Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Another session. This is pure magic right now. This is the magic of summer, apparently. Even though, statistically speaking, I think we've actually played less during the summer than we do on average, historically speaking, but this is a good summer for D&D, apparently. At least July has been great. I mean, like, what is this, session 4 in a matter of, like, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
3, I think.
Three. It should be 3.
Come on.
True, 3. Yeah, you're right.
Walk, combat this.
Either way, I mean, this is like D&D Christmas. Just so many sessions. Well, gotta take the chances when you can, you know?
My mouse stopped working, so I have to get some batteries.
Oh, okay. And while our dear friend does that, let's do a bit of a recap then. So there isn't really that much to recap here. Last session, we started off with the party fighting against a group of cultists that were blocking their way. As almost all of them died, the kind of leader of that little enclave group shouted for the last surviving of the others to protect a certain door. And eventually, as that fella died, the last guy teleported out with a dimension door. At first, it seemed like maybe, you know, we should go through that door, you know, but I can't remember who it was, but someone, Arisa, yeah, Arisa got a great insight check and was able to kind of...
Oh wait, Jaxson got the insight check, and
Oh,
then Arisa did the dog thing.
That is,
Yeah,
okay, because I was thinking about the insight check initially, but yeah. Jaxson then got the insight check, or someone, I'll just leave it at that. Someone...
I got the insight.
Someone.
Julius. The party succeeded on an insight check against this guy and could tell that this is actually a lie. That the guy was trying to buy time, possibly by misleading the party in the wrong direction. Arisa was then able to confirm this by summoning a bunch of dogs, mastiffs to be precise. Julius broke the back of one. But the other 7 were able to kind of sniff out that Storm had gone the opposite direction that the cultist was pointing. So you pushed into that chamber and you found yourselves in the Forge of Deconstruction, as you were greeted by an unknown weaver with purple threaded robes who greeted you and welcomed you to enjoy the crowning of a new champion. Of course, with this new weaver, there were also Storm and Woodrow fighting side by side for the first time in their lives, and their respective weavers who were focusing on a ritual to conjoin the rings again and actually crown the champion. You quickly noticed as the fighting started that Storm and Woodrow both suffered from damage when one was damaged, so was the other, though the other got it in the form of a black mark that was basically identical to the damage that the other person suffered. There were also a number of cultists in the forge that were sacrificing themselves on these special altars or platforms, just turning themselves into goo and submitting themselves to the actual ritual itself. Fritz was trapped inside a Fritz-sized force cage. Arisa was shot unconscious in a double effort by Woodrow and then Storm. And Storm, while this ritual was going on, continuously succeeded on tightening his bond with the ring, while Woodrow was falling behind, which has caused him to kind of realize at this point that he has lost this battle, and that Storm will be champion if nothing else happens. So, that is where we are going to start this session. So let me instantly jump over in map camp. Julius is going to go first, since we're at the top of a new initiative round. So...
Nora uses a reaction to tell Julius to shoot the weaver just in front of Jaxson.
What? No way.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
Julius.
Who is in front of me? I'm in between two.
Good question. Depends on which way Jaxson is looking, I suppose.
He's looking towards Storm because he used his
Probably
blood
looking
curse
more
on
towards
Storm.
this guy then.
Oh my god.
As
You gotta be kidding me.
He blood cursed Storm.
as
One within 5 feet of 10
As-
feet.
You keep
as
saying that word.
Julius has yeah, but Julius has become bored of shooting the other one that takes literally no damage and has 40 arrows in his head. Julius will try to shoot another one.
I will say,
No
he
one.
is taking damage. He's just not reacting to it.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
Yeah, and
Is he blooded?
that's a big problem.
No, he's not bloody.
What the fuck? How bad are you? Come on, kill him.
So Julius will shoot the one close to Jaxson.
Right, this one.
There is no cover. No, it should not be.
No cover.
So let's see here. Bonus action. Lightning arrow. Oh shit. Meaning. Next attack. Okay. Sen shoot det. Natural 20. Okay. Fucking with lightning arrow. Okay, I'm doing those damage before I roll the second one. So let's do this.
Scripted.
This is gonna be interesting.
So let's see, because I'm doubling the damage on lightning arrow as well, right?
Yeah, all dice rolls on that attack.
Yeah, everything that you roll.
Because the lightning thing is applied to your weapon attack, right?
Let's see here. Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, yeah.
14, 22, 22, 30, 44. Fuck. 54. Oh my lord.
This is gonna be a tough check.
54. 67.
Jesus Christ.
70.
Even save.
Wait. 70.
What is this damage? This is disgusting.
75 damage. Woo!
Okay, no way that he has like calm down.
That is a DC 37 concentration check.
Holy crap.
By the way,
I think that's a fair.
both me and I think both me and Fritz has to like make a check.
Whenever you each create 10 feet, wow, target, whenever you hit or miss each creature within 10 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't know if
Fritz doesn't because he's protected by the.
Okay, so Jaxson has to do it.
Yep.
But don't worry, Jaxson is pretty good at these kind of things, right?
16.
Right?
16, congrats, wait.
Spell save DC. Should
Spell
be your
save.
wisdom.
What's your wisdom?
Proficiency.
That's... I have... It's 16, save.
Then it's just enough to save.
Okay, perfect. Well, you will take, and I will double this, you know?
No, wait, no, this won't double.
Oh, okay,
it's,
this won't double. Okay, nice.
I will say that Weaver is now bloodied with that damage.
Hello! I'm gonna fuck him up.
14 damage.
So I can half. Is it already halved or half?
No, you have to.
Yeah, okay, nice. Have to, okay.
You have to have it.
Can't I choose to take it all?
Then I shoot my other shot.
Oh, you have one more.
Yes.
That was just like a bonus action.
And that is a 18 to hit.
18 hits, yeah.
Bam.
These people are not that difficult to hit. Jaxson just rolled dog last time.
I need a 7 to hit.
17 more damage.
17 more damage.
Bam. That's a lot of damage in one turn. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
That was 85. 92 damage. My lord.
That's probably like close to some sort of record for this party or something like that.
Oh, never mind. 99 because I did damage on Jax as well. Yeah, that's
true,
Julius.
technically true.
Yeah.
Okay, that is very interesting.
Holy crap.
You see the weaver in purple robes, because I assume that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You see him just looking over at you.
I will take one step to the right, if that is fine.
This is, you said you ended your turn.
Okay, well, you said it so fucking drastically.
His turn is after yours, you know, so I moved on. Yeah. He looks over at you, and you just feel his eyes on you as he just gives a nod.
Fuck. Oh, fuck, dude.
He's intrigued.
Oh!
He's not gonna do anything against you, though.
Yeah, just be happy that it isn't Woodrow's weaver. She would have kissed him.
Oh my god.
You see instead, though, he looks over at the final cultist who is still not able to move. And he just kind of like rolls his eyes, and he points over, and you see this beam of force shoot over and just disintegrates the guy.
Whoa.
He just grew tired of him being so useless.
But Storm is in the way.
No, this guy.
Oh, that. Oh, I thought
this
it was.
This is the purple robed.
Right.
He just points over and disintegrates the cultist because he just got bored of him. You know, he couldn't do his job. So that moves us on to Arisa. I guess I'll
That's
take care of this
20.
this roll for now. Or you know what? Maybe we should save this. You know.
Take the best dice. The Doom die.
I have it. I have the Doom die.
We don't do the Doom die. We don't do the Doom die.
I'm not gonna say what I rolled on that.
Ooh, nice.
That's 20 though, because she isn't up.
Well, she's not up, so it wasn't a nat 20, obviously. Dara, you're up next. This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick question. Storm. He looks like he's about to complete. That hasn't changed, right?
No, the ritual is almost done.
Okay. Yeah, I have like a very, very unusual plan right now, so just bear with me. Dara's going to use.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, Dara's going to use 5 feet, 25 feet of her movement to move up to the upper edge of this, platform.
Sure.
Yeah. And just, well, I don't have any other choice. I'm just gonna tumble over there. So I don't care if I fall prone or whatever.
That's Woodrow's Weaver, you know that, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
We've talked about this already a little bit, so I think I know what's coming here.
Yeah. I mean, it was the best thing I can do with this. And with this, I'm going to cast Mass Suggestion on Woodrow specifically. And I have written a suggestion, so if you want to look it over, I can actually send it in the chat if you want to really be one of those and look it.
If you want to, you can DM it to me, but
I want to hear it as well.
Yeah, you may as well just say it first then.
Yeah. Woodrow, I know we don't see eye to eye, but Storm is stealing your rightful power and will likely kill you with it. So I suggest that you kill the Weaver currently affiliated with Storm to stop him from stealing your power. I'm hoping.
Damn! Wrote a poem for today.
That was over 6 seconds, come on. Oh my god.
Hey, it's a suggestion, it's part of a spell.
And this is a whiz save, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Is it just him that makes the check?
I can't really get anyone else because I made this one too specific for
Oh.
Woodrow. Woodrow is kind of the only one who can help us at this point.
So, Woodrow rolled a 21. You see him look over at you, though. And you see his eyes. There's just a flare of hatred.
Yeah.
You get a sense that it doesn't really matter what your suggestion was. He's planning something already.
Oh.
His plan has changed.
Nice. I didn't even need to convince
His
him.
plan has changed. He's gonna run and kill Julius. That little
It's one final kill.
Yeah.
Which, of course, brings us...
Just a quick thing.
Yes.
Dara would take fall damage because, you know, it's pretty high up.
True. Well, it's a little over 10 feet, so it's on a 1d6. That's 3 bludgeoning damage to you.
Yeah, it could matter.
Dara is down.
No, she's not.
Star time.
Woodrow and Storm, you share initiative.
Oh.
Woodrow is gonna let you go first, Storm. If you're willing.
Yeah, you did.
Are you willing to do it, though?
Because you have the same initiative, so technically you can switch. He just won the rollies game to claim the first.
Yeah. The only problem is that Storm can't move.
No, but if you want to take your turn now, you can do it.
Yeah, well, fucking, I'm stuck. That's the fucking problem. I can't do shit.
Hey, you can use your crossbow and shoot at Jaxson.
Yeah, without sneak attack. Without sneak attack. Great.
Use your action to dodge.
Wait, let me check.
You can moon some people.
Bonus action dodge?
You don't have to accept, keep that in mind. You could just wait.
No, exactly, but I'm just...
you still need to do something with your turn.
I feel like it's a trap.
I thought I had more time to think.
Storm, you have... Dara is the only one that has seen the look in Woodrow's eyes that he's planning something.
Yeah.
So, Storm, you're still unaware.
Yeah.
He's gonna shoot himself? Pog.
Okay, I'm going to... Okay, Jaxson, wisdom, insight, and I'm gonna do a persuasion.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do so you will get a disadvantage to everything.
Hey yo, that's mean, man.
I think it's just disadvantage against you, Storm, right?
If you succeed on the check and the creature hostile to you, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you, and can take opportunity attacks against targets other than you.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh god, that's actually a perfect.
That is bad though.
15.
Yeah. Wait, what's my persuasion?
Low.
That's charisma, because I don't think you're proficient.
Maybe he got it from Swashbuckler. He might have proficiency there.
Oh, you motherfreaker.
Was it
That's
14?
14.
So he's not charmed then.
Yep.
You can make a strength check.
Yeah, at the end of my turn I do that. Boom. Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
And Woodrow, go ahead.
So, with Woodrow's turn, he's going to, the first thing he does, use his Relentless Hex to teleport over to Dara, or within 5 feet of her.
He's gonna shoot the cube.
Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
What the hell is going on?
You see Storm as Woodrow appears behind the pillar. You've just broken free from Jackson's effect. You see he has put his gun away and has pulled out his rapier. And you see him come over to you and he says, Storm, I have worked too hard for this. And he takes his rapier. Which hand are you wearing the ring on? Left or right?
Oh my lord. Yeah, that would be left.
On the left hand.
Yep.
He puts his sword between in his own hand, and he cuts off his own ring finger. And you instantly feel how your own finger, with a bond between your two rings, wilters away. Nothing remaining of your own finger as he cuts his own finger off, and your part of the ring falls to the
uncanny
ground.
dodge.
He doesn't have to hit you if he can just cut his own finger off, you know?
Yeah, really.
Okay, that's actually smart.
So he's gonna cut off his own finger, free action, pick up the ring.
Okay.
You're gonna take some damage, obviously, since he's
Obviously.
cutting his own finger off.
He's also gonna take damage, you know.
Yep, you share the damage. It's not that much. It is only a 7, I believe. So let me write that down. He now has both halves of the ring.
Oh, you.
There's nothing left of your finger, by the way. It just turns black and disappears.
You should have let him go first.
Yeah, but Storm didn't know that.
You get the sense that he was waiting for you to be busy. Because he wanted to be able to take the ring from you as easily as possible. That is all he can do, though.
Does this mean I will become the thing or not, is the question.
Well, that remains to be seen. We then go to the weavers that are focusing on the ritual. They continue to concentrate, though the guy that was shot by Julius has burnt his last... you see, like, when he got shot by Julius and kind of failed the concentration check, there was like a shimmer, some like weave of magic around him that just disintegrated. So you get the sense that whatever thing he had that prevented him from failing concentration is gone. If he fails again, he's failed.
Bam. Okay, Jaxson, it's time.
Which,
Don't
of course,
again
brings us to Fritz, who's still trapped. Which in turn leaves us with the last person of this entire round. The ritual has concluded at this point, or it has succeeded. It only has to run to its end now. You can't interrupt the ritual the same way. There's like, you know. So all that, Jaxson, you're the only one left.
Come on, you have Mage Slayer, you can do this.
It doesn't really... I tried to walk within 5 feet of him.
Can't.
Fuck. Then Mage Slayer won't work.
So, Come on.
Yeah, he will hit him. He will hit him. Okay. Okay. First one is a 15. It's a 15.
Is exactly enough to hit.
Scheiße.
Jaxson continuing to just barely perform at a survivable level.
Second one.
He said that too.
Man!
Oh god, what is that?
I have my attack.
You have your attack.
I have my attack.
I hope you have a bonus action. Or
I have a bonus action, but I have to be within 5 feet to hit it, which I can't.
Axel Serge or something.
I don't have that.
He's a blood hunter, man.
Well, I thought he might multi-class fighter, you know, that sounds like a pretty good idea.
Technically did at one point, but we...
Yeah,
He had action Surge at one point. Oh no! So 4 lightning damage and 7 slashing. So that's 11.
maybe he rolls.
No.
11 points of damage.
Yeah, Jaxson.
So,
And then he will stand in Which weaver gave Julius a bad look?
A good look.
This guy gave him an intrigued look.
Jaxson will stand in between them.
So, like here?
One, yeah, right there.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, let's see. Woodrow.
I hit one attack at least.
Yeah.
Storm is goners.
Well.
Yep, Storm is goners.
At the end of this round of combat, the weave of the two weavers focusing on the spell, these cerise threads, these spectral tendrils that have kind of been crossing over each other's paths, creating this incredibly advanced pattern of, at this point, like hundreds of thousands of threads all going in the exact place where they need to be. The spell concludes. All of this magic is released from the fingers of the weavers, and it just goes straight for the two halves of the rings, or of the ring, both of which are in Woodrow's possession. You see this box of metal that is right in front of the purple threaded weaver gets a portion of this energy, and from it you see there is the box, with having removed the lid, reveals what is essentially a mold where normally metal would be poured into it, and when it goes cold it hardens into the shape it's supposed to be. The mold here resembles the rings united, and you see as the magic flows into there, the blood sacrificed by the cultists rise from the bottom of this mold, filling it. And as the magic envelops this blood, it stiffens into this spectral form of the rings united. And this shape, this image, lifts from the mold and floats quickly toward the actual physical rings. They drift over to Woodrow's hand. And you see how he puts the other half of the ring onto his other finger at this point, just in time for the magic, for this image of the rings to merge with the real rings. And as they've merged, the rings are forged back together on Woodrow's hand. Storm, you may have won the battle, but he ended the battle completely by taking the ring from you.
Ooh.
There is no fight to win. In the end, he outsmarted you. And so, the rings are merged around his fingers, and with that, there's a pulse of energy. A shockwave through this entire forge. And there is this flicker over his eyes. They change color for a second before returning to his normal eyes. And there's just a smile on his face as he closes his hand and just looks up towards you, Storm. You hear at this point the purple threaded weaver calls out, says, "Let us end this here. You lost, and we won. And now," and he gestures towards Woodrow, "a champion stands crowned. But there is no need for any more violence here today. You may go." looks over at all of you.
Even Storm.
He doesn't look at Storm.
Yeah.
But Storm, you do feel weakened at this point.
Do I feel that I'm not connected to the ring anymore?
Yeah.
Am I free?
No. You are still sworn to the Scourges. You just lost the battle to become the champion of them. You're just a nobody to them now, but a servant nonetheless.
I go for fucking attacking Woodrow in the fucking button.
As you do that, you see one of the other weavers is just going to reach out. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, that's Julius thing. That's 13.
Yeah, your body tenses up. You just freeze in place. And you see Woodrow now just walks over to you. His hand has stopped bleeding instantly the moment that the rings completed the ritual. He's still holding his rapier, and he just kind of like puts it up to your throat and just walks a half circle around you with a point kind of just gently scraping against your scales. And he walks over to the other weaver. I said there is no need for more violence here today. Does anyone do anything?
We want Storm to come with us.
You want him?
Yeah, he's pretty weak and useless, so I don't see the need for you to keep him.
Make a persuasion check.
I want the battle!
I mean, one could argue that Storm wasn't very useful at the moment.
Well, make your check.
Yeah, I'm just...
Wait, how many seconds has gone by?
I mean, Arisa is vibing on the ground, if that's what you're wondering.
Oh shit!
How long was like the forging of the rings?
I mean, that happened at the end of the turn, and that was still the last round kind of thing.
Can I also, when I do this, go and give Arisa a healing potion?
Sure, I mean, you're close enough. Both of the other weavers are moving to the front to join the purple threaded weaver, so that one wouldn't be in your way. So yeah. I'll allow it.
Yeah. First of all, with the persuasion, 14. And I'll remove a healing potion, because even if she has died, I'm still gonna give her a healing potion.
He does not look very convinced by your argument, but yeah, you can save Arisa by getting her back up to 2d4 plus 2 HP, assuming it's a normal potion.
Yeah. Yeah. Boom. Woohoo. Gonna put in some health on her.
The weaver just kind of looks over the other two now flanking him in the front. Just says, he is still a useful servant. I'm not sure if I should give him to you.
We just want to loan him for like a day or so. Then you can have him back.
I was not born yesterday. As a matter of fact...
Should I shoot him?
Wait.
There have been thousands of years since I was born. I have seen you mortals try a number of things. Lies.
We just want to have a nice last day with Storm.
Please, do we look like we're capable of telling convincing lies?
You lie, but, of course, deception was always the domain of Kazan. When you lie, you honor us, deceiver.
Right, so we honor you by getting Storm. Nice.
No.
Oh, fuck.
But I see value in you now. You are attached still to this world, to material things, to the people that you know. Something, there is an attachment, I see that. Whatever it may be. And yet you're such worthless defenders of the things that you love that you would serve us without wanting to. You serve because you deceive, you destroy, you desire things that harm.
I think that's a stretch.
Well, he does have a point. We have a tendency to go one step forward, two steps back.
Have Storm then.
Oh, thanks.
And you feel now that your muscles go loose. Woodrow has also walked up to stand beside the others. You can have him. Because I sense that wherever you go, you will do more good for us than you will ever do for the creators. You do not preserve, you do not defend, you destroy.
You know who I am? Huh?
Jaxson.
Mm-hmm. I'm a lump. I'm a lump. Motherfucking lump.
Perhaps I will make champions of a few more of you someday. One of you already carries the mark of Gethril, and his eyes drift over to you, Dara. Champion or champion to be. Betrayer or not, still a destroyer at his core. Go then. Take Storm. And perhaps one day we'll all be champions of destruction. Regardless, you will be helping our cause.
Don't be so sure of that.
We're pretty good at screwing things up. That's the thing.
So now we will just focus on helping you, and we will screw it up.
I don't think so. But we will see. Perhaps one day we'll meet again then. Either you will fight to preserve this material world, or you will be joining us when you realize that there is only one way to win this inevitable end. And you see he raises his hand and magic begins to coalesce around it. And he snaps his fingers and both the other weavers and Woodrow and he himself vanish.
Fritz is still in the cage.
Yep.
You.
Oops. There we go.
Storm's weapons goes flying.
Just go and hug Storm, come on!
He goes down on the floor.
You have one finger less now, Storm. And you see, the rest of you see all these black marks of damage that was taken once Woodrow was hurt still remain on Storm, even after the connection is broken.
How do you feel, Storm? We saved you!
Yeah! So we have, we're gonna go back to Bluedale. We're gonna rinse you off these fucking...
I was gonna be the master, the king of the sea. I won the battle.
I will say, Storm, just to make sure that we're on the same page here. You're still sworn to the scourges. That has not changed. So, if they try to break you free from that, you will have to resist that in some way.
Yep. Hey, yo, Storm. We're gonna clean your soul. Let's go.
I will forever be sword to Scourge.
Shut the fuck up!
You see this? You see this?
Huh? Yeah?
No. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
It would be your rank figure, you were right from the beginning.
You see this? You fucking goddamn Woodrow. Oh my god.
Woodrow's finger is still on the ground, by the way.
I take your fucking finger. I take that motherfucking finger.
Oh shit. That's weird. While he's taking his finger, I just grab something in my bag.
Okay.
Nothing special.
At this point, also, Tornado goes flying out of Julius's bag and just flies right over to you, Storm. Just overjoyed to see you.
One thing I've missed at least.
Jaxson will misty step behind Storm.
Okay.
And put his shackles onto him.
Okay.
Or at least try to do it.
I think you need to restrain him first, so you would have
to
first succeed on a grapple.
I would try to grapple him. Can I do like a grapple as part of my turn? Attack turn?
I think it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Because can I do twice then? Because I have extra attack.
I think hypothetically that works.
No.
Because I think you can replace an attack with a grapple.
Yeah, okay, then I will do 2 grapples on Storm. So, first, what modifier do I have?
It is you roll athletics, Storm rolls athletics or acrobatics.
Good luck!
First one is let me see here. It's 22.
Oh damn, that's pretty good.
It's a nice good one.
Good enough.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Where do we got that?
Why can't I have Fritz right now? Still in his cage.
You see, Fritz is kind of just sitting down there, defeated.
25.
I will try to grapple him again.
Yeah.
I guess.
Get an additional shot at it.
Guess we're just gonna do combat beating up.
Yeah, all I'm saying, you gotta roll over 25.
Is 25 your least?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't grapple you then. That's like rogues are so fucking bullshit.
Yeah, because you have you reach the level now where the minimum you can roll is like an 11 basically.
Excuse me, Axel. What the hell are you trying to do?
This fucking on right now.
I'm lying down and you can't even.
Wait until Fritz gets out of a fucking cage.
Oh,
I suggest we
that's
take a
pretty
little.
Mm-hmm.
We have been very beat up, and it's past Julius' bedtime.
Oh, shit! Who's the hell is Julius?
He's your biggest fan.
Yeah, so
wow!
You write an autograph to him.
Oh yeah, Julius runs up, freaking damn fanboys the shit out. Storm gets a little bit better humor.
Mood.
A little better mood.
Mood.
So what now? We're killing Woodrow. We're gonna kill Woodrow, and then I can be the king of the sea, right?
I mean, I think Woodrow will be like, we're gonna do that right now.
Yeah, we need to find him first, and we need to take a long rest for that. And
yeah, I don't think he's the priority right now.
What's the priority then?
I mean, we probably just go and do Dara's thing. Because, that's what we were going to do.
Well, we still don't know anything. Okay, yeah, right, we do know a little.
I will say now as well, you are, Storm, you're just a regular member of what is essentially the army of the Scourges now.
Yeah.
With Woodrow becoming a champion, he is essentially your commander. You are sworn to the scourges, and according to the chain of command that exists within basically all structures and organizations, you are his inferior.
I can't go against him.
To do that would be to violate your pact with the scourges, and would probably inevitably...
What if he 200 IQ? What if he sends the co-workers to take out Woodrow so he can become the new command?
Oh,
be sneaky.
I got a little tingly feeling in my chest area. Woodrow is my king. I can't do anything against him.
We won't do anything like that. Let's just rest up, and then we,
get away from here. And also, don't
forget... Arisa, can you solve this problem?
No, I don't think so.
She can't. Regeneration of 7th level.
Oh wait, I have a sewing kit here.
Oh, you gotta sue? Okay, we gotta sue the...
I don't have.
You
also, nothing remains of your finger. It just turned into black mist and disappeared. Because it's basically like, you could always see that with all the injuries. Every time one person was cut, the other person just got a black mark. Like this oozing jet black, like pure lightless mark on them. And that same thing happened to the entire finger. When it was severed, the entire finger from the severed point just vanished.
Also, I just want to point out that there was also that whole thing in Vanderthal, that whole Veneta thing.
What was that now again?
If you, I'm just gonna look through my notes.
Was her child or something?
Yeah, it was something about her child.
Another one, yeah.
Are you talking about I think it was when you talked to Vera, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna check where it was in my notes.
You never got that many details on it, but it was related to the Delannoys.
Yeah. And they were looking for the co-workers if they wanted to join and do stuff with them, and well, we could look into that as well. I mean, it's pretty close by. We still have a lot of travel before we
go. I go from this close to being the king over the sea. And now I'm gonna do work for Delannoys.
No,
fuck that.
No, we don't do work for Delannoys. We do whatever the outcast thinks are bad for the Delannoys.
Actual hell.
Right. But like, Dara, don't you want to go to Underdark?
Yes, I do. But we just telepathically tell Jaxson, I just want to make sure that Storm doesn't, that he doesn't suspect anything.
Give me those shackles, Jax.
Yeah. Oh, here.
I tried to grapple Jaxson.
Okay, you need to use athletics, though.
Yeah. Now, you motherfreaker, you go down.
Okay. I can choose whichever, right?
Yep.
Oh shit. 15 boy.
17.
So you leap onto Jaxson, and he just, like, in the most brutal way possible, just grabs you by your shoulders and just throws you over, slamming you back first into the ground.
With a 17.
Yeah. Come on.
14.
Yeah.
He still has some adrenaline, and you're all deflated on the floor.
Can I talk back to your, like, telepathy thing?
No.
Okay, right. Yeah, fuck.
But there's one thing, Arisa, because this is getting a little bit out of hand, so she's just going to cast Hold Person on Storm.
I was thinking about that.
Well, wisdom saving throw then, Storm.
Oh. Yeah, that's a natural too.
I will put my shackles on his arm, and then I will do so. I have 2 pairs, and I will shackle his feet. Then I will take some rope and tie them together so he's hog tied.
I just tried to hug you, Jaxson. I'm so happy to see you, you know?
It's true, because you auto-fail everything when you're paralyzed.
So I will just really tie him up so he can't move at all. Right, Storm. You will just be like this for a while the grown-ups go talk.
Great. Well, Tornado, I have you at least, eh?
You see Fritz is still just sitting in this cage awkwardly, not too far away from Storm. It's like...
Fritz, make sure look out for Storm, will ya?
Right.
And we just
I will do that.
What?
I said
Right.
yeah, sure.
So, Arisa, do you still have that plant up in the mountain?
Yes.
Nice. Right, so we take a short rest, then Fritz will carry him to a tree, and then we will just go. Wait, Arisa, can you make a tree inside here, or like a plant inside here?
What the fuck?
No, definitely not.
Can you do on the field?
Possibly, but it might take a while.
Okay, then we can faster than walking to a tree.
No.
Okay.
Because she would also need to harvest things to be able to grow something. So
Oh, right.
She couldn't do it.
The home seed, is that...
It's not an actual plant, no. Besides, you would have to leave the home seed behind then.
Right.
If we only leave like Fritz behind, then he can live in the home seat.
And then what? He's gonna be stuck outside the junction, just chilling there.
Yeah.
When the Weavers return.
Yeah. Okay, we take a short rest, then we head out to a tree, and then we all good.
You're just sitting in here. I will say, like, when the magic in this chamber stopped, it became very dark. So I assume someone just like cast light. Fritz is the only one that can't see anyway, and he's in the cage, can't really do much.
Yeah, I think he had light on his sword actually. Like
I think he was going to get it if you got
if it was dark.
Situation. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right.
Julius, while we wait, you can just ask Storm whatever you want.
Yeah, it's like a Q&A.
What happened in... how did you get captured to Bluedale? What was the reasoning? Bluedale Mines. Oh, fuck.
Julius is writing a paper on you, Storm.
Great. What did
Took
a turn.
It's what he gets for fucking going to the Scourge.
In history class with Benedict Blaze, he had an assignment because Conclave Day is tomorrow. He had an assignment to write about one of the greatest heroes of all time, except he kind of ignored the part that said that he was supposed to pick a hero from the Conclave and chose Storm instead.
So, Julius, Jaxson told the person, the king, that
that's a lie.
What was the reason now again? Oh, shit.
Right, it was because
we killed someone, right? Jaxson told the king that we killed and that. What? Why did you do that, Jaxson? Oh, that was the stupidest
Storm
idea
is just full of shit, okay? So, we tried to kill the king, but we failed, and said, oh, we don't want to kill you anymore, and we were gonna be friends.
Oh!
And then Storm says, oh, right, so we're not in trouble for killing this lord yesterday. So we got sent to the Bloody Mines for killing a lord. Well, Storm did the killing.
That's badass, Storm! No way!
So, like, he's a we all three are wanted criminals in Bluedale.
Whoa!
I like almost.
Storm did the killing, so he's to be the biggest criminal.
Yep.
He's the coolest.
He got most years. I was.
Amazing. One more question.
Okay, so while they are having their little Q&A, does anyone want to do anything else, like while you're resting? Well, like while you're resting, are you just gonna sit around, or is anyone just gonna look around a little bit, or?
You know, there are a lot more to this place that we haven't explored because we just made a beeline for Storm. We should look out.
Yeah, well, I'm Storm. I know everything in this place.
Okay, so what? Is there any cool shit in here? Okay, nice.
Is there, Jacob?
Well, Storm, you would know. This is obviously the Forge of Deconstruction.
Yep.
You also know about the other door where for context, like meta context, where the cultist was pointing, trying to mislead you. That behind that door, there are prison cells, where the Weavers, while you were here, would take people from those cells and impale them on that big spike in the central room. The sacrifices always seemed to you to be like frightened random people. They didn't seem to be any cultists or anything. They were like captured and sacrificed. In the original big hallway that you walked through, there are only 2 excavated archways, and in one of them, that's kind of where you and the other cultists got to sleep. As far as you know, the Weavers haven't slept a single time. You haven't never seen them sleep anyway. And in the other room in that hall, you didn't get a great look at it, but there is this strange kind of like pedestal that holds up like a bowl filled with what looks like red water. It doesn't look like blood, but it's not water either because it's red. It's some sort of maybe diluted blood, or it's just some kind of other liquid. But you haven't gotten the opportunity to investigate that. The big stone door that seems to be connected to the big spike, you've never seen that open.
Wow. Okay, so there's cells in the room right across, and like one room.
Are you trying to point?
No.
Okay.
One room. I didn't investigate too much, but there's like a bowl.
A bowl
with fake blood in it. Something more inside there. I'm not sure. Then the big door, I haven't seen it open. Probably you should sacrifice some people on the spike and then it opens or something.
Well, I suppose, and we take Storm onto the ritual section.
All right. Well, I think we should just. Does anyone wanna check it out or something? Or
we grab the randoms from the cellars and poke them on.
No, we're not gonna kill them.
No.
No.
We don't want to open the door.
We don't want to kill people. Like.
We don't do that anymore.
Oh.
You know, we're trying to be.
I'm still cursed, so you know. I'm still trying to kill people.
You're not cursed, you just sold your soul. That's different.
Exactly.
You know, never settle for one, man. Never settle for. I know that these connections are like. Are they back?
Huh?
The connection me and Arisa had, like, that vanished when we went down here.
It's still disconnected.
Yeah. Never settle for one, Storm. Never settle to sell your soul to one person.
Absolutely. Great advice.
Your soul is worth more.
Yeah.
That's just advice. Never settle for one death. Make it more.
Yeah. Let's go.
I will say, as you kind of look around in this room, you see the big like metal box that was kind of the mold for the rings. You see 6 more boxes like that, sealed.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, I will walk up to them.
Okay.
I will walk up to them, and then I will check each mold out.
Okay, so they all have their lids on.
Mm-hmm.
But you see on the sides, now that you actually get a look up close, they have these detailed inscriptions. Each which kind of features what looks like one of the destroyer gods, with their kind of like semi-animalistic forms.
Hey, who's the rat?
Okay, you look over and you find the one that is kind of like rat-like.
Mm-hmm.
And you see on the like inscriptions of that, there is this the rat-like figure is kind of like looming over what looks like it could be a champion, and the champion holds something round at their chest.
And the mold is round.
Do you open the lid?
I open the lid, man.
You see there is a largely round shape here. You get the sense that this is some sort of talisman.
Okay.
Which creature was to the two rings?
Well, that would
Spider.
be the spider.
Oh yeah, right.
Right.
All the others.
Yeah, I'm gonna check all the others and see what like sort of for mode they have.
Yep. So you obviously started with the rat. You find one that looks moth-like, and looking inside that, this is a really strange one. It looks like teeth, molds for a complete set of sharp teeth.
Ooh.
That are kind of like mounted on almost like a mouth guard, something to be inserted into your mouth that can like replace your teeth with these sharp, jagged, like metal, presumably metal, anyway.
So anyone in the coworkers has really ugly teeth?
Maybe Fritz.
I don't know.
Oh, damn.
Maybe
Maybe
they
could
They're like vampire fangs, or more like
no, like full. All teeth are sharp, like real.
Oh shit!
If you got bitten by something like this, it would just shred you.
Okay, so like sharp teeth or something.
Yeah. So you find that. You find the rings obviously in the front.
Right.
You find another one. This one looks like a vulture. On the like the actual like a bird, you know.
You know, eating dead people and stuff.
Yeah, and as you look inside, you find what looks like a bird skull. The mold looks like a bird skull. Which is really strange, you know. The other ones are like items. This is just a mold to like create a replica of a skull, like a vulture's skull, presumably. You continue, and you find what looks like, as you lift the next lid for the one that looks kind of like a hog, you find many different pieces, but or like molds for multiple pieces, but if you assemble it all, it seems like it creates a pair of arms, like humanoid arms. And you can also like confirm this with the inscriptions on the thing, with like what the champion is depicted as, and this champion kind of just holds these two arms outstretched.
Inhumanly long or strong arms, or just like regular ass arms?
They look like powerful arms, probably of metal again, but it's difficult to say, because the inscription is almost like the inscriptions of like the champions with the items are very simple. They're very basic, just like stick figure almost.
So basically something like Jax from Mortal Kombat arms, basically, like something.
Sure,
like
something like that, but more fantasy. Like looks kind of armory, probably.
Yeah.
But it's like difficult to judge with all these, because these are just molds for the pieces. You don't know what the actual like final product would look like.
Wax.
The next one you look at is the snake-like scourge.
Snake.
And in this, the weird thing is that on the outside, on the inscription, it looks like the champion is wearing a cloak. But as you look inside, the only thing you can find is like molds for a chain. And something that looks like almost like half a dagger without the hilt.
Half a dagger?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like a short little dagger-y, like a point.
Okay.
Like a blade. But then there's just like, there's no hilt. There's nothing to hold it with. Just like a small thing. And then
the last
like,
one?
the chain links. The last one, on the actual inscription, the scourge itself looks kind of humanoid. Just like a humanoid in plate armor. And as you open that one, the mold is for a crown.
Hell yeah.
You know which one Storm is going to aim for right now? Okay.
This is not Lurbach.
Breaking free from one of them and just runs headlong into the next.
And there were only 7 of these modes.
There's 7 total.
Are they like set up? Like, does it look like anything is missing? Like an 8th.
You can see on the map. I actually drew all these boxes out. There are 3 on each side. No, they're just kind of like they've just been put kind of randomly at the sides. And one has been lifted to the middle.
Right. I like if can I try to carry one?
You go to grab it. This is incredibly heavy.
How heavy?
Like we're talking well over 100 kilos, probably like 500 kilos or something.
Oh
like that.
Shit! All right, I was thinking of like taking one and putting it in the bag of holding.
No, this is also too big to fit into the bag of holding. Like these are over 5 feet long. And they're pure metal.
Pure metal.
Yeah, they're some sort of heavy, dark, nearly black metal.
Right. Okay. So, if could I try to like draw in the short rest? Could I like try to like draw the like different shapes, like of the items?
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
What check is that?
Make dexterity performance check.
Sheesh.
So dexterity check, and if I have proficiency,
exactly.
Also, the just a quick question: if we were to have all lengths and heights with a reduced spell, would it still be too big to fit in the bag of holding?
Can we kidnap one of the fortunes?
Before you think a question, no, Arisa has not prepared enlarge reduce.
Well, who knows? Maybe it would work.
Right. Dara, could you come here and help me see if it looks all right, or like give me an input? Do I get advantage? Dara is helping me.
Advantage on your drawing?
Yeah, she's helping me with like. Oh,
I telepathically tell him no.
You can't help someone draw better like that. You can take a class, but no.
Okay.
Dara is good at drawing either.
19.
Yeah, sure. You are able to create a pretty basic. Like it doesn't look very pretty, but it's very technical, and can give like a good description.
Like if I can get some details in and stuff, like it can be ugly, but like as long as
it's just not very like it's not shaded well or anything, but it is very like
right.
It's very accurate.
Let me. I'm gonna check something while Dara wants to tell you something.
Well, yeah.
Tell him something.
All right. So reduce spell also makes the object weigh like 1/8 of its original.
That's cool.
Yeah. So what is that for 500 kilos? Jacob, calculate.
What is that? Even like 1,000 pounds? I think so. It would still be like 200 some pounds then.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be.
Okay.
It would actually be lower than that.
Oh, yeah,
I have a question.
150 some. Yeah.
So, I have to touch an object or like be very close and location to be able to do my grim psychometry.
Interesting.
If I touch this mold, can I try to see if I know anything about it? Yeah, I want to try to do it on, let's see the crown, I guess.
Stupid, but he's brave.
Do I have advantage?
What gives you advantage on it?
It's the grim psychometry.
But what actually gives you the you can do your grim psychometry, yes.
When making an intelligence history check to check calling from
Leon.
Yeah, it's like if like the grim psychometry will work, then I get. Okay, nice. Of course. Okay, for history, that one will be what is my history? It's okay. Oh, 19. I'm happy I picked history as profession.
You hear almost like a whisper that says Kingmaker.
Oh, see, Kingmaker. Okay.
And you get the sense that is the name of this item.
The specific or all of them?
No, the crown.
Of the crown. You get a kind of like you're able to recall like stories of champions. You don't know their names, but you know that this has been worn by the champions of Vamon.
Okay, nice. So I will go to the snake and do the same thing.
The snake?
We're gonna do this on everyone.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
It's lore, I guess.
It's lore and it's good in case we want to find them. We do fast one, I guess, then. So that's...
Do it on all of them? Don't you have like a limited amount of grim?
No, I can do it. Like, I just have to be like present with the thing, sort of.
Yeah, well, why not? Keep on.
Because it doesn't say anything. How many times I can use this? Okay, so 15.
15?
On snake.
This one was a bit more vague. You only get the name. Deceiver's Embrace.
Deceiver's Embrace. Okay, nice. Hog rider. That's natural 20.
Okay, so you get a vision of this. You see this hog-like being. I'm not gonna redo the entire description of him, but the scourge itself granting these arms to a man who then he loses his own arms and places these on himself, or he gets these arms of metal placed on him, and you see it fast forwards this big hulking champion out in a battle, slaughtering people just with his own arms, nothing else. Just lifts someone, the entire skull explodes as he just with the slightest effort kind of just gives a squeeze, just murdering battlefields of people basically. And you get the name the Flesh Renders. And
Flesh Renders,
Flesh Renders.
How many pieces was it for this one?
To assemble the whole thing, there are a lot of pieces.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you an exact number, I don't know, but there are a lot of individual smaller pieces to make it move and all that.
Jaxson would write down how many, just for later.
You also know that the Flesh Renders are the champion item of Oroksun. Bird time.
22.
22. This is a bone scraper.
Bone scraper.
And you get
the bird skull.
You get a quick vision, just a tiny one, of a champion in dark robes that lifts this skull and then throws it into the air, and as it goes into the air, it turns into this big skeletal humanoid form with a bird skull. Big, just skeletal wings, and becomes this summoned creature that serves the champion.
Okay.
And this is of Unath.
Unath. Okay, the moth one is double nat 19, so 26.
Okay.
Now I love I can roll good on this shit.
This is
Chime
Fang.
Chime
by the scourge Gorax. And you see in your vision this champion receiving it, placing it in their mouth, and it's just able to like bite into their enemies, just shredding them. Just becoming almost like animalistic, just devouring people. And you see like the flesh almost like melts away as with each bite. It's horrifying to look at. You're gonna need some therapy after all this.
And the rat one. You're right. I always forget I need to roll too. 25 this time.
Okay, 25.
I love advantage, man. I get like one high and one low.
This is Plague Maker by Anhu Gone.
Plague Maker. What was his name?
Anhu Gone.
Anhu Gone. Yeah.
And you see this champion that just walks, and as people get close to them, they just fall over, various illnesses just developing in an instant. Only the strongest are able to resist this slightly, but most are just instantly stricken with illness as this person just walks through the masses and they all collapse.
And just because of consistency, I will do the rings as well.
Sure.
That's 12.
You don't really get much from the rings. Maybe it is the recency. There's something about it. Just no. It's too soon.
Nice. Do I get how many of these like creatures do I get visions of? Like the destroyer gods.
Only the one with the nat 20. So that was the hog, I think. Yeah.
Right.
That's the only one that you get to see the full like giving of it to the champion.
Nice.
It's just this ferocious, bestial, hog-like creature. It's horrifying, but because you see it through a vision, it kind of spares you from some bad stuff.
Nice.
Because you get the sense that the vision doesn't really show you the true form, or like not the true extent of it all.
Okay, well that's nice. Now I'm done, Simon. I'm done.
Great.
You should pay attention. These are your masters.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I know.
You could have been one of these people, you know.
Yeah, you could have had like a cooler thing. You could fucking have. You could have been a plague maker, you know.
And now I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you don't have anything.
Now you're just a brick.
I'm a brick.
You're not a lump anymore. You're just a brick.
Yeah.
My goddamn brick.
But don't worry, that's what Storm always wanted, to be a brick.
Right, well, nice. Very, very nice, very nice. So, long rest, short rest over. Nice. Oh, Fritz, you can walk again. Let's go.
Yeah, you see, kind of like carefully spreads his arms and realizes that he can actually like extend them fully. Just stretches a bit. Like
I'm crawling on like a worm.
Yeah.
Fritz just puts his foot on your back, pushing you down so you don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Right. Fritz, can you carry him? Let's go to a tree and go back to Havnitha.
No, not yet. We got more missions to do.
Yes, we have a important mission in Havnitha.
Yeah, and Julius, you have missed too much school, and
I don't care. I drop out.
Okay. Let's do Venderthal first, then Havnitha. Okay. And then we
go to Havnitha.
No. I just give Dara a look when Storm can see my back. Because he's too perceptive, that motherfucker.
Everything.
Not true vision.
Yep. Sure.
Yeah, and then we head for a tree, I guess.
Yeah, so you have to walk for a while, because you're in the middle of the plains of transcendence here. There's snowy plains in every direction for quite a while. You need to walk almost all the way back to Elderdine before you actually see a tree.
Could you explain why I'm still shackled? I can walk myself, you know.
We don't trust you.
You have been just losing your finger. I feel like it's understandable that you don't want me to walk for a close time, you know?
So I'm getting delivered around because of my finger.
Yeah, it kind of makes you a lesser fighter, you know, that kind of.
You know, we don't know if we can trust you yet. That's all.
Well, great. So how are you gonna make me be trusted, eh?
I mean, we're just gonna give it a bit of time, okay?
Yeah.
Just like a day or two. You can come on. This is your fucking punishment for doing this. Like, it's better than like.
Okay, a day.
Yeah.
I tried to kill you. Yeah, sure.
You try to do a lot of things, man. So this is your punishment.
So you just think to yourself, like, maybe I should kill them once I'm out of this. Like, you get this thought that you feel like this is your own, but you know, maybe it's just inserted into your brain. Right. But you get this, like, maybe I'll just kill them when they sleep.
Yeah. Or if you don't stop talking, we will just have to make sure to bind that maw of yours as well. But
you're telling me that to me? Say that to the kid, yeah?
Hey, the kid is nice. Well, Julius came here to save you.
I take up the rope and we start just.
Poor Storm. Right. So, have we arrived to a tree?
Sure.
Nice. Let's go to the place we talked about, Arisa.
Yep.
So she's just gonna open this this gateway in the tree, and you see Storm. There's just like a snowstorm in wherever it is you're going.
Oh, it's snowing then.
There's like snowing here too, but here's like more of a calm snow. Where you're going, there's like just a blizzard going on.
Well,
let's go.
You rush through, and Storm, it's weird. You find yourself at the summit of a mountain. There's just like this platform near the peak of a mountain. Very strange. This is not at all where you were supposed to go.
Right. Put him on the like altar or something.
No. So as you appear through the gateway, you see the first thing you see is just a silhouette, because the sun is already like setting at this point. You walked half the day to get there, but you see like a backlit silhouette of a man approaching through the snowstorm. And Storm, you're quick to realize that this is an old acquaintance of yours. This is Abja, though looking way better than he was in the mines, because now he's like cleaned up, he's wearing proper clothes, he's wearing this like big fur-lined coat, and you see, in addition to that, carrying under his arm this massive tome that is familiar to the three of you. It was in the caves when you received your Bluedale Sapphires.
Oh, right.
And you see he carries that. You were told not to go near it because it would kill you. But he holds it casually under his arms as the like wind just like whips his face. Just like his braided hair just kind of like violently slapping him with the wind. And he just approaches you. Hello there, Storm. It is excellent to see you safely brought to me here.
We don't need the gag anymore, you know?
Yeah, we untie the gag.
That was a long time ago.
Are you ready for the ritual to commence?
What ritual?
He is.
The ritual was failed.
He's ready.
This will be a very different ritual. Altogether more pleasant for you, I believe.
No, I'm perfectly fine. What are we? Okay, ritual to heal my finger.
Place him in the center, please.
No. No. I tried to crawl away. No.
I just put my foot on his back.
Maybe a telekinesis to also hold him down.
I'm stronger than, I'm more athletic than Jaxson. I can, if
athletic?
it's Fritz, that's one thing, but if...
Yeah, both me and Fritz put our feet on him.
Shut.
You did not retrieve the rings, I assume.
No, Woodrow has them.
Well...
Oh, you're gonna get rid of...
Do not worry, Storm. I know that they are influencing you, but it
this
will all be better soon.
I'ma eat you guys alive when I'm done with this.
And you see, as he says that, the tome slams open in his hand, and in that very moment, there's like a buildup of blue magic from the center of this book as the kind of words are lifted off the page, just glowing, hovering, shaking over the pages, and just coming completely loose. As that happens, there's a shockwave that just pushes you all back almost, like a strong wind hitting you directly from the front. All of you are left to stagger to the outskirts of the circle, except for Storm, who remains in the middle. And as this blue energy field expands, the snow is kept outside. It just kind of prevents the snow from piercing through. You're just in this bubble. And as the text glows more and more intense on these pages, this ancient script disconnecting and moving around, starting to encircle Abja and flowing over towards you, Storm. You see Arisa, her blue marks glow in the same color as the magic that he's conjuring, and they glow brighter than you've seen them glow before. Storm, I need you to make a charisma saving throw to attempt to resist this ritual.
Yeah, fucking object. You're gonna get wrecked, man.
You just keep on trying until you fail.
Maybe we should knock him out.
Charisma saves, eh? That's 20.
That is not enough.
What? What do you mean?
You are contesting the power of what remains of a god.
Was it a good contest?
Well, your evil Storm is trying to resist the breaking of his bond to the Scourges.
Yeah, of course, but was it a good contest? Like, against save? Or it just slapped?
Was it close?
Yeah. Or do I
not
get wrecked
particularly close.
Yeah.
I think it's like a DC 30 or something like that, just to...
You just hear Abja chanting in this ancient language that to you, Jaxson, and to Arisa, it reminds you partially of Celestial, partially of Arcana, and the true language of magic. And the magic intensifies. Had you not just borne witness to the ritual of the Weavers, this would have been the most amazing thing you had seen. Now it's only tied for being the most amazing thing you've seen, as the magic just flows in ways that you could have never possibly imagined. The opposite and equal to the ritual you've seen before, a ritual of pure protection this time around. And this net is carefully surrounding Storm, moving closer and tightening around him, merging, and Storm, all of you just kind of glow blue for a moment before suddenly the entire field surrounding you collapses into the book, and he shuts the tome and smiles. Storm, welcome back. And you feel completely normal. The strange shackle, well, you're still shackled physically, but on your soul has been not completely lifted, but it is only there as like a minor thorn. And this makes sense with what the rest of you were told, that completely breaking this bond is not really possible, but making, essentially, isolating it, that can be done.
Is it safe to untie him?
I don't want to eat you guys anymore.
As
How lovely.
safe as it ever has been to untie.
In that case, we're just gonna keep him tied up.
I believe in this
code. I forgot the key. Fuck.
Please. No. Please, no.
No, I have it.
That's the Storm we know and love, sort of.
Yeah, I will untie him and unshackle him.
And push him off the ledge.
Yeah. Welcome back, Storm.
Thank you.
I told you that was gonna be easy.
Great. Thank you for the help.
And also, Storm, you're a moron.
Yeah, that's
Ow!
True. You sold your soul to the destroyer gods.
Yeah. I don't know what got in me,
For a magical item.
Yeah.
Well,
for a possibility to be the king of the sea, which
did you even try to resist it?
No, I don't. That was a long time ago.
It was like a week ago or something. Yeah. 2 weeks ago.
Well, we just undid it like right now, so technically it's still an ongoing issue.
You put up a good fight, though. Good job.
Yeah,
this kid fucking wrecked.
Yeah, he's our intern.
Yeah, but we're returning him back to Benedict's place because he's missed too much school. Yeah,
we can't employ someone who isn't 18.
Well, he wants to be with us. Come on.
Yeah,
come on. What do you mean, leave me back? You said we were going on more adventures. This is not Vanderthal. This is fucking Bloody Mountain. I know this place.
Yeah, look, it's legal issues. We can't employ you until you're of age. So when you're of age, you have a place in the coworkers.
Also, we're sort of required, after a few problems with logistics and so we have just added a policy that you have to finish school before being able to join the coworkers.
I mean, Osarian labor law states that you have to, in order to be full-time employed in a dangerous environment, you need to have turned at least 13.
We don't use the Osarian worker laws in our group.
It becomes problematic when you're in Thromera.
Yeah, look, no, that never problematic.
No,
you can have slaves there.
Yeah, it starts with 7, therefore.
Mm-hmm. Our group is was formed in Belleron, so we have to, use Belleronian laws, and they have some human rights stuff.
Belleron is 18.
Yeah.
Apparently,
so a bit unlucky.
Apparently, you need to feed your workers and that kind of stuff.
I mean, so when you turn 18, finish school, you're welcome to be with us.
I'm gonna find you. Of course.
Well, you could and also Storm. You can always talk about your nation with him, and eventually give him citizenship or something.
Oh.
Yeah, they start talking about that. Storm selling in.
His dad is rich, man. His dad is rich.
Yeah. I just want to point out, you're standing at the top of a mountain, kind of screaming to be heard over the violent wind.
So I got a store, Taz. You're gonna live there.
Abja, can we get down somehow?
Where do you want to go?
Venderthal. Oh no, Havnita. Fuck.
Havnita is probably best, if you can.
Then come closer, everybody. And you see, for a moment, this entire circle just glows again.
Oh yeah, right.
Blue.
Wait, I want to go to Carnara.
No.
And you're gone from the snow, and you appear in the middle of the Alder King's Square by the statue where you first met with Abja. And people kind of like stagger back and look over at you.
We're completely snow.
There's actually snowing down here as well, which, you're literally like in the middle of winter at this point. It's really...
Christmas soon?
You get some... Well, it's Conclave Day tomorrow.
Is that Christmas?
Close to it.
Right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Storm, I hope you have presents for us for Conclave Day.
My adventures with evils, I got plenty of stuff, I hope you guys also got something,
Yeah.
Great. Feels lovely to be a co-worker family again, eh?
Right. So tomorrow night at dinner we exchange presents.
Yes.
My friends, I hope you have enjoyed this journey.
Thank you very much for all the help.
It was very helpful.
Yes.
You're very welcome.
Obliged.
Do you have maybe some information about the other artifacts?
I believe we briefly talked about this before. I only know that some of them have been found, others have not.
Do you know which ones have been found?
No. My sight is limited.
Well, thank you very much for everything.
It was you have been a great help.
I thank you, both for myself and on behalf of Abjuras. You have done great things in rescuing your friend. The world would be a darker place had you not.
Well, I suppose Storm would have been a horrible tyrannical ruler, so I get your point.
I wish you all a happy Conclave Day tomorrow.
You too.
Happy Conclave Day to you
Happy
too.
Conclave Day, you too.
It is, after all, a very suitable holiday to celebrate after an adventure like this. And he just takes a step back, bows, and vanishes, leaving even more people to be confused as they look over.
Right, Julius. You should probably say goodbye to Storm, and then we part ways. We don't want to see your dad when he finds out we're here.
He won't be angry. I promise you.
Right. Well,
Julius hugs everyone.
Oh, you did really good.
18th birthday, I come find you guys. I'm part of the co-workers once again. I will send my best regards to Blaze.
Yes,
Tell him all about the stories.
Leave out the Blue Dale thing.
He's the historian after all.
Leave out
Blue
the
Dale thing.
Yeah.
What
Good.
Blue Dale thing?
Mines.
Oh,
yeah.
You mean when you said the
Shush. You don't remember that one.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Happy Conclave Day. Bye.
Bye.
It's tomorrow, the Happy Conclave Day.
True. Okay, so Julius just runs off. Is that it?
Yep.
He goes back home, getting his ass beaten.
Gosh darn it, I had an entire thing planned if you followed him home.
Oh, shit!
I'm not gonna get ourselves.
I have half a page written on that.
You probably planned how he would scold us and give us detention.
Yeah, we are not going to get any blame for Julius.
But right, guys, we're going to give Julius Conclave Day presents tomorrow, right?
Right, yeah, that's true. That's true.
We're gonna meet with Knackus.
Yeah, Knackus.
Knackus. Right. So let's head back to the knock. Maybe we can discuss like quickly what we want to do next after Conclave Day. You know, so we can be ready to go. Yeah. So we head to the knock because we're celebrating.
Yeah, you go over to the Nocturnal Nymph. You find the regular old innkeep there that still does not speak any Northern Common except for random words. So one of the Southerners.
Expensive wine.
Let me just bring up the.
Oh fuck! We're celebrating.
I can never remember what it costs because there is a really expensive one. Maybe I've written that down under items.
Is it the heart one? Oh wait, that's the 1000. Was it the one we spiked?
Be something.
Yeah, the one we we're going to use to like fuck up with the poison the grain masters.
I don't think I have it written down here. It's in some old document. I can't remember what it cost. Was it 1,000 gold for a bottle?
No, like 100. 100 probably.
We're not paying that.
100.
Wait, you can get a bottle of wine for 100 gold, yeah. Sure.
Wait, Storm, do you still have that ruby bottle?
What bottle?
You know the one we were gonna poison the Grandmasters with? The wine bottle?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, nice. Grab it up, we're drinking it, celebrating.
What? We don't want to kill the Grandmaster?
Yeah,
can buy another bottle.
Yeah.
You know, Kessler is small fish now. We don't have to worry about him.
Well.
Yeah.
Right.
Boop.
Boop. Can we get some glasses over here? And some nice dinner.
Yeah.
Sir.
So let me just get those prices. So you want to get like a full-on like meal for everybody?
Yes, sir.
So that is going to be 4 gold per person.
Jaxson will pay it.
Oh, he's already in conclave spirits.
Okay, right. I hand him the gold.
Yeah, as you're talking to him, he also asks, "Are you planning on staying here?"
Yes, we are.
We happen the suite happens to be available tonight. In case you're interested. So.
Yeah, of course I'm taking the suite.
That will be 20 gold pieces for that.
I knew it.
Yes.
He remembers you people. He knows what he can sell you.
Yeah. Right. So, thank you very much. Anyone else gonna have a room?
Yes, me and Arisa will have a room as well.
I'm going to Howling Siren.
Right.
And Fritz does what Fritz does.
Okay, so plans, yeah?
How much is a particular room just before?
For an ordinary double room, it's 8 gold. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I know the Nox prices, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I spent over a month in the suite, I think. Last time. Oh fuck. Right.
Good at burning through money.
So, the things we have to do. We have your Dara's thing, right?
Yes, indeed.
Pretty urgent, I think.
Somewhat urgent. Say.
I would really like to go to the in-betweens sometime too.
What happens there?
I have my brother there, and I have like this big keep. I have to.
We got the armor as well. We can find the thing.
Nice. We can find the parasite for the armor.
Yeah, that's true. Then there is the whole vendor thought thing that we could look into as well.
Right, but do you want to do that before or after the Underdark?
Well, we're not really in a rush to the Underdark. While it is good that we go for it, but
the vendor thought thing was just like, oh no, Vernetta got a child with this mysterious dad.
It wasn't quite that. I think the thing you were being told was that they had heard of some plans of what the Delanois were going to do. You weren't really sure, or I don't think you really got any information exactly what it was, but the Vernetta thing was more of just like a general update on what's been going on in the realm.
I mean, we could just go there with whenever we want and just here and just hey, what this thing?
I think
the
Underdark thing is a must. None of the other two kind of is a must. So we do the Underdark now and don't shoot that shit up.
Well,
right.
Very good to me.
I was thinking if we could go to the in-betweens just before. It will just be a day or so, we just buy a teleportation and go in there, and then we leave, and then we head to the Underdark.
Quick question. Do you have a way of getting to the in-between?
Oh, Schreiber.
You already have a deal with Schreiber about that.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I suppose that is fine. And, well, I would also like to go and fetch my uncle for when we go to the Underdark, but we can do that later on.
Yeah.
Where the hell is he?
Well, he's at Arisa's home village.
Oh, well, nice.
Oh. 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 So Arisa can teleport there and go get him.
Yeah, pretty much.
But then we have to wait one day.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to. It's 2 days. Like, it's not that much in the.
I mean, we're
grand
in
scheme.
a scenario we could send her do that, fetch him, and we do the in-betweens thing if that would be.
Yeah, that could work too. I was thinking after the Underdark, like if we have, do we have like bigger plan on what we want to do?
Well,
take over the sea, kill Woodrow.
Right. So fighting the Scourges could be one.
Yeah.
We also have fighting Kessler, which is a bit lesser.
General.
I was thinking, we are somewhat responsible for crowning a champion for the Scourges. So maybe we should try to find the other artifacts and try to fight them in that way that we have the artifacts, so they can't crown a champion.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we know every artifact now.
Yeah.
And we could probably gather some information about that. And we could, the mage that we give the codexes to. We could maybe.
If I get to keep one of the items.
No, you don't get to fucking keep one of the items.
Well, then what's the point?
What's
the point? Are we some white knights in shining armor who goes around and taking items just so no one else can have them? No, we're not. That's a problem for someone.
you know, like what the Scourges will do, right?
Yeah.
What will they do?
You're their fucking servant, Storm.
Yeah,
You
I will
said
know
you're
what they.
civil to
Yeah,
them.
I know what they want to do, but
you know, when you were in the contention of being a champion, your objective was to help destroy the world.
Yeah.
They want to end the existence of all life, including their champions in the end.
You know, Storm, a world that doesn't exist can't be a world without gold.
And there aren't many people trying to stop it, so we could at least try to, like, you know, redeem ourselves from all the bad shit we have done and try to at least...
Okay, we just do one item and then we just keep on moving on with life.
Yeah, and we can see if that codex guy can like store the item in the plane that he stores the codexes.
I can build storage at Stormcast.
No, you can't.
I can. I got money. We build a magical force field storage. Yeah.
Okay, sure, something like that. Well, good. So our plan is we go in betweens, then we go to Underdark, and after that we try to gather information about the artifacts.
Yeah, and we skip the vendor.
If nothing else shows up.
Yes, these are like the main things. Yeah. We can, I guess, like do other stuff in the between.
Yeah. Although I would think that we should at least hear out Vera on what the whole.
No,
fuck Vera. Fuck Vendertal. I'm done with Belleran, man.
You know what does the Dulanui like? Saving the world or like fucking messing around with the Dulanui? You know,
they're just a bunch of bitches, honestly. Like Clarice.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I don't think they will like to see us because we ruined one of their lives.
Wonder where Clarice is.
Yeah. All right, yeah, we scried on her. She's like in the woods alone.
Damn.
So her life is kinda sad.
I don't want to see her eye to eye ever again.
Same.
I don't want that too either.
Good.
Right. Should we maybe call it a night then?
It is getting pretty late.
Yeah, I suppose we should.
As you're sitting there though, before you have kind of finished, you see like the door to the Nocturnal Nymph opens, and you see like a group of guards that are coming in, seemingly like having kind of finished their day of working. And they're all like cheering, kind of like, oh yeah, conclave day tomorrow, time to celebrate. And you see one of them kind of freezes up as he looks over at all of you, and he kind of nudges the one on his side and also looks over, sees you, and those two kind of like put their helmets back on and march over to you. The co-workers, correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Excellent. Naom has been looking for you.
All right, yeah, right. I have a deal with her as well.
Oh,
fuck!
What?
It was relatively urgent.
Right now?
I believe tonight is quite late, but if you can find your way to her spire tomorrow morning, I believe she would appreciate it.
I guess there goes conclave day.
No, we do in the morning, then we buy presents, and then dinner time we give them. Nice. But thank you very much for telling us this. Have a nice conclave day tomorrow.
Yes, a pleasant conclave day to you too, co-workers.
Nice.
Kind of.
Merry conclave day.
He kind of walks away, and like once he has gotten a few steps away, he kind of takes off the helmet. Is like, oh yeah, and you know, totally crazy thing. And they just order drinks and become bros instead of officials of the crown.
And then I call it a night and go to my room.
Right. Storm, you head on over to
Howling Siren.
Howling Siren.
Do you know the price, or do you want me to?
Was it like
2 silver?
Or something?
Yeah, it's 2 silver. Fritz is gonna go and find his like drunken sea elf or something like that. I don't know.
Don't you have like the
That's a real cheap place, you know.
Yeah, but didn't he have like those Night High Brigade hideout here as well or something like that?
Yeah, but they've kind of like abandoned that safe house and stuff, so it's a bit complicated.
Okay,
because you
boom.
Yeah. So, as you all go to bed, Storm.
Nah.
You find yourself in a familiar, dark, shadowy
No!
landscape.
Oh my fucking god. I swear to God, Woodrow, if you try to fucking come after me still,
You see
I'm a
Storm
fucking...
or you see Woodrow walking towards you. The first thing you see is from this faint moonlight that just reflects the rings on his hand. Hello, Storm.
Good evening.
How does it feel?
Oh, it feels horrible. You cheated. But you are a pirate after all. So I didn't expect
I
this.
won.
No.
That's all that matters. In the end, I won. I got the rings. And now, I rule.
You rule what? You rule the sea now?
And more. And
even
more.
Can I find you at the Moon Splinter, or who's captain over there now?
I am back there, but I've got a greater purpose. I will not stay forever, but I will come and go.
Well, looks like I might be the one chasing you this time, eh? Wouldn't that be fun?
If you are chasing your death, then so be it. Come and embrace these scourges. I've already been told that your friends found a way to free you.
That's right.
Storm agreed to visiting friends.
But I will not be coming for you.
Okay, who will you be coming for?
Whoever my master decides.
Ah, right.
Power has a price, Storm. And I paid it.
Is the crew really gonna follow you?
They followed me so far, have they not?
Yeah. But what will they win? What will they gain by killing some random? Your master tells them.
What have they ever gained if not wealth, riches, domination? There is not a soul on the seas that will not fear us. No one will ever survive a meeting with a moon splinter ever again.
Well, best of luck to you with the scourges. I would say it's much more nice being free than having some ring being bound to.
You
so
say
you enjoy
that.
You enjoy that.
You say that, and yet how long have you not fought me for that ring?
Yeah.
You try to act as if you're
Well, I was
it.
never attuned to it, right? So I didn't know the full potential until last week.
And yet you fought today.
Yeah, because
you fought to maintain it.
Yes, and I won. But
you wanted it.
You were a sore loser.
I can't with the rings on my hands.
I can't believe they got the power to make you a freaking godly champion and not teleport the ring to me when you stole it from me when I won the duel. Huh?
You did
what the hell?
Anything.
They knew I won. They're like, oh
and
shit,
in the end,
we gotta deal with this, man.
That matters. The only thing that matters in the end is who actually got it.
Yes. Congratulations.
I beat you.
Congratulations.
You tried to play it fair, but I did not.
Congratulations. You beat me. The time you killed me, you beat me, Woodrow. And when I hunted you down I will take those rings, but I won't use them.
Dream, sweet dream, Storm. You will never find me again, and if you do, you will not survive.
Keep a weather eye out. Would you let me sleep now, Woodrow?
Perhaps.
He just stares at you for 8 hours.
He fades away and leaves you to finish up your night's rest. And that is where we're going to take a break. So, let's go get food and stuff, and then we'll meet up again here soon. So, until then, don't go anywhere.
See ya.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, why is my interface so scuffed?
I don't know.
It's looking all kinds of messed up. Wait, can I? Okay, that's better. Nah, I fixed it. Not sure if it's been like that before the break too, but it looks better now. It's not too bad anyway. It just looks a bit scuffed. So, where we last left off, everybody went to bed, and Storm had a bit of a nightmare, and then you woke up. So, you're awake. I assume in typical Havanitha fashion that Storm ends up bursting through the doors to the knock after a while.
Yeah. Exactly.
And they gather and have breakfast together, or like Fritz goes and gets his subway.
So
Subway
the
run.
stores are open.
Yeah, you see like Storm as you go out like through the city on your way to the knock. You see like all these elves are kind of like hanging ornaments on their doors. All these ornaments seem to have like basically two different elements. They're all kind of different, but the thing you find that they all have in common is that they represent like two numbers, 14 and 7. So usually they're like maybe a big 14-sided star with a 7-sided one inside or something like that. Now, you know, why that is, you could roll like a religion check or a history check if you wanted to. But
history.
Yeah.
And
Storm fashion. Storm is back, boys.
Garbage.
Captain Storm.
I'm guessing it was
natural one.
You have no idea. You find some, like on rare occasions, one of them represents 15 instead of 14, or that there's like a singular additional element to it. And again, like a lot of them are maybe star-shaped, some are like a bunch of circles of different sizes or colors. As you kind of like move from the poorer parts of the city, like at the Howling Siren, you know, there are a lot of like pewter ornaments, but then when you get to like the richer parts and as you approach the knock, you find like platinum and gold ones.
Damn, bro.
yeah.
And yep.
During the 4-hour, you know, light activity time,
Yes.
can Dara go around on a shopping spree and buy these things?
Sure.
I don't want to say it because, you know, it's a secret.
That's fair.
Yeah, I need to know this.
Sure. Let's just say that'll be like 20 gold total.
Okay. I don't know, 20 gold.
I butchered that.
I know what you're trying to say. Let me see. What would that be? At least it's readable.
Boom! Let's go! Yeah.
Are we talking like?
Yep. So yep. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay. Let's see. What would that be? Actually, let me check if that's even possible.
Oh wow.
Oh damn.
see here what that would be though. It's
nice interactive.
It's 1,500.
Oh. Yeah, that's...
Damn, what the fuck?
Okay, so I see that there's another request coming in here. Well, at least, you know, Dara, you take a while to kind of walk around and you find those things that you were looking for, and you're able to kind of get them packaged up, and everybody's all nice and goes like, oh, and happy conclave day to you. And you kind of catch wind of that there is going to be like a big event tonight at the Alder King Square, where people gather, and, you know, this older elven lady, they buy one of the things from, or two other things.
Yeah.
He's like,
well, you see, every year they make these big straw creatures to represent the scourges, and then we put them on fire. It is a brilliant celebration, really. We celebrate their defeat, the permanent vanquishment of them, and the end of all our troubles forever.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Well, it is, and it is so good to know that they will never come back.
Yeah, well.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, that's yeah, that is very good. I certainly wouldn't be happy if they suddenly came back, you know.
And it is all thanks to the great conclave. May they never be forgotten.
I'm sure they won't.
Yeah, you kind of like head onwards after that. It's a bit awkward, you know, like, oh, okay. Sure. Okay, let's see. Next request is coming. Oh my god. Oh, what are these requests?
Hey, I had reasonable requests.
Yeah, like none of this is like, there are no prices for these things, you know. There's no quick answer to give you. These are very odd requests.
Storm and Jaxson buy normal things.
Because we have like specific.
It's like, let's say that's maybe 8 gold total.
Okay. I will buy something else for the last one as well.
No, I see that.
You know what? How much for like both the middle one?
I'd like another 2 gold, so 10 total then.
Nice. Right.
But you know, the rest of you are gonna have to do this a bit later, since Dara's the only one that is awake so far. I see that there's still a message coming in from Simon. He's been typing for a worrying long time.
I'm just thinking, fucking shit, my first plan failed. Yeah.
Well, maybe Storm wants to be generous and buy stuff with 1,000 gold.
I don't have any fantasy left in my fucking brain.
How much for that? Oh. Haven't we like had this before or something like that? Hasn't there been a conversation already? That like,
I think it was like 100.
Yeah, that then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You
nice.
Take
yeah.
It?
Yeah. Well, I take it. Okay. I take it.
Oh my god. Okay. This is great. I love this.
Imagine if we have the same shit.
I'll say for this stuff that you've said so far, Simon, that's like, what would that be? Maybe 7 gold and 2 silver.
Yeah, perfect.
That is a reasonable budget.
This is so funny.
Well, Fritz and Arisa just completely ignores that this is Happy Conclave Day. What?
You have to give presents to them.
Do we have to? No.
Yeah, I
well,
we will assume that you probably get some things from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least I'm sure Arisa would give you something. I'm not gonna make things up. I'll check with Will maybe or something like that.
Just take up the gothic trinket table and roll shit from that.
Well, I'd rather that Arisa got to choose it. Well, I'll say, let's assume that you get things.
Can I do that as well?
Sure.
Nice. Okay.
Though that's gonna take a little while.
Yeah, I understand that. Then I want a perception check for a living animal.
For a living animal in the city?
Yeah, a rat or something.
You find a pigeon that is just chilling.
Yeah, I'm gonna capture that motherfucker.
Okay, sure. Make a grappling check against the pigeon.
Grappling check.
Athletics.
You got shit, boy. That's like 21, I guess, if it's athletics.
Yeah, that was a 12, and I can't be bothered looking up the modifier for that. So you just sneak up like as stealthy as you can, lunge at it, and it doesn't even react. You just grab it, and it just like sits there.
Then I tie a little rope on its leg, and then I put it in my top hat on my head. What?
Okay. You just put it inside and then...
Yeah, and then I walk...
You don't have a top hat, you have a pirate
Captain
hat.
said.
Oh yeah, I'm
or are you Sir Storm?
I thought about Serge Storm, but I always forget fucking my tricord. I use
Sir Storm has become a magician,
Yeah.
Okay.
Bam.
So, I assume, like, let's fast forward. You have a late breakfast because everybody wants to have like 2 hours to go out and buy things.
Yeah.
So, Dara's basically been sitting and waiting. But you all regroup at the knock then.
Right.
You have your presents.
Well, exchange.
Are you gonna chill in the common room or are you gonna go to like Jackson's suite? Because there's like
Yes.
multiple rooms with like a living room, plenty of space.
Does he invite us to the suite,
We can do this at my place.
So that would be lovely.
When you checked in as well, it was already decorated for Conclave Day. So there's already like a couple of ornaments, all in like platinum or gold.
Wait, I just gonna do what did it called?
Oh, I'm getting another message here. Oh no! Well, you're not gonna be able to find that.
No, but I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably like are we talking? Oh, okay, yeah. 2 silver or something.
Nice. Yeah.
I can't be bothered looking it up, but I'm sure that will do it. That's true. You can get that. Yep. Okay. So you all gather at Jackson's suite then. You're all carrying like boxes and packages of varying sizes. Storm doesn't carry anything except for his bag because it's all in there probably.
Yeah.
And you kind of gather around. Yeah. How do you want to go about this?
Should we just go with a character and then everyone just gives their stuff to that character and go to the next character?
You want to do rollies to see who goes first?
Heck, yep.
Yep.
18.
15.
3.
All right.
So
I get my
Jackson
sword.
goes first then. So I guess since Dara rolled second highest, you get to give first.
Yeah. For you, Jaxson, I've gotten and pulls out a book, a theater play. I don't think you have ever heard about this one. I made sure to take one of the more obscure ones that would be more fitting to your taste.
What is the book?
It's like the sad tragedy of Christorius, the hero of
what the name?
Wilnorfell.
Have I read this book?
No, this is some random, like, who knows what this is.
Thank you very much, Dara. Very nice.
Well, Storm, your turn.
Oh, we're going in a circle for Jaxson. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The tribe. I take the pigeon. You needed a pet as well. You know? And with that, you can also have this cover it like I did with my this pigeon with this wonderful purple top hat. I pull out of the bag. So here you go. I stuffed the pigeon in there, put it on his head.
Thank you. I was almost going to return my presents for you.
You see, it fits perfect with you, don't it?
Thank you.
Yeah, Arisa gives you her present as well, and I assume Fritz has something too.
Thank you.
Fritz gives you a sandwich.
I gave a super sandwich to Fritz. I made one for him.
I give some nice pants to Fritz.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have a cookbook for Fritz.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
With sandwiches, of course.
Oh yeah, you get like homesmith things from Arisa. I just got a message here. So
homesmith things.
Yeah, Arisa like smith goes to like a blacksmith and borrows the forge for a bit to like make maybe like some little conclave day ornaments or little charms. I'm not sure. I'm getting more information. We'll take that later.
Yeah. Who do we do now?
Well, Dara is next to get her presents.
Right. Yeah. So I guess Jaxson can give.
Yep.
You know, you always seem to like hate the sun, so I bought you these shades.
Do I look cool?
And I also
I hope that you bought those round shades. Look really awful.
And then I also pull out a nice scarf. Yeah.
I feel much better. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, you always complaining when there's a sunny day. So you got some shades. I used you got the Matrix shades, you know, red pill, blue pill, of course. And then, oh shit, oh fuck.
That was so funny. That's why I laughed when I read what you were gonna buy. I was like, oh no, don't tell me, man. Like one is just slightly bigger than the other pair.
Then you get this golden potion.
What?
Yeah. The golden potion. That's for you. Pretty good potion.
Is it the gold potion?
Yeah. One who costed us a lot of gold, yes. But... yeah,
right.
We see Grim and Dara don't know what we're talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know of a one potion that you bought.
Gold.
Yeah, and I don't think that's the one.
No, I don't think so either.
Right.
Well, I know one thing. I'm gonna force this down Storm's throat when he's unconscious. So.
Perfect.
And then we go right, Storm. I pull out a plate with an abyss chicken on it.
What?
For you?
How the hell did you get an abyss chicken here?
I have my sources.
Yeah, stop
And
that.
I also pull out a box for you. A very long box. Very long box.
It's not that long. You can.
Well,
Like,
yeah, okay. It's a normal box.
But it's like not... it's very like rectangular, like that long, maybe just like that high and.
Oh, no fishing rod.
And you see the golden fishing rod.
It's assemblable, so it's short, so you need to like screw it together.
Wait, what? The golden fishing rod?
A golden fishing rod.
Holy fucking shit! You got me the golden fishing rod? When we're returning to the sea?
I don't know.
When the fuck are we returning to the sea? We can't go to the Underdark now.
Best present ever.
Best present ever. Underdark, but I don't recommend fishing.
Golden fishing rod.
I will say this was the most specific instruction. You get like a little pirate thing from Arisa, like a little ornament or something that is like pirate themed. So maybe like a little ship or something like that, but of metal.
Oh, that's weird.
Bam.
And you know the rest of you, basically something that fits your style, but made of like of metal. So maybe like something Underdark themed, like a mushroom or something like that. A little ornament of that, and Jaxson. I don't know, something necromantic. No, I'm just kidding.
Just make a statue of him. That's like the best.
Yeah, Jackson's face. Just like what does Jaxson love more than his face? No, I don't know, but
you know, it's somewhat sad that Dara goes last with Storm's present, because her present to Storm is just rum. It feels a little bit...
It's a pretty good bottle of rum, though.
Yeah, it's good, but it doesn't beat golden fishing rod.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure that's by far the most expensive thing that is going to be brought out here.
You can check the Discord channel in memes, by the way. I made a beautiful picture. A beautiful picture. It is nothing now, though. It doesn't apply in the current form.
What is that?
It's a brick. It's a brick.
Beautiful.
What, is this meant to be an emote for our server or something?
No, that's just a brick.
Well,
cool.
It's a brick.
Oh. I was so in the whole Conclave Day thing that I was like, what are you talking about?
Right.
No Conclave Day.
Same. I thought this first was the case for the golden fishing rod or something.
Oh, damn.
I'll turn that into an emote afterwards.
Right, so I will give Arisa a pet rabbit.
What the fuck? Named what?
That's up for her.
Oh, wow.
Carl the second.
Oh no. Now I have to kill it.
Yeah, we have to.
Well, Jaxson got a pigeon.
Yeah.
You gonna kill that too?
Right.
What are you gonna name the pigeon, Jax?
Arisa's gonna call it Carl Gary the Fourth.
Yeah. Nice.
That's going to make it so worse when Jacob eventually kills it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Flappy is the...
Flappy. You know, don't get too attached to it. You know, we might need food one day, and
I know.
Flappy.
Yeah. Right. Was that ever present?
No, I hadn't given mine to Arisa, and I bought a book about flowers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give a book about how to love your wife.
No, we don't do those. We don't give away those.
Oh shit.
Or you should have it instead.
So my
Arisa seems to enjoy it.
Yeah. Nice. Did she like Carl the second?
Well, I gotta prepare the carriage message.
Oh no.
Rip Carl the Fourth.
Nope.
And now I gotta prove Dara doesn't know her wife.
Well, right. So should we go to Neum?
I have a present for Julius as well.
Oh, fuck! I forgot to buy a Right. Right. Let me just. Okay. Here.
What's the most dangerous thing I have in my...
Dara, you're free from school on Conclave Day, right?
Sure.
Probably.
You pay 1 gold for that, Jaxson.
Yeah. Right. Nice.
Hold on. I'm just gonna see if I have like something. Okay, I have something cool. Nice. That's enough.
Nice. Yeah. Yep. Let's go to Julius.
Dara's gonna rock up there and be like, "Oh yeah, here's my pocket lint."
Nice.
All right, so you head on over. You don't know where Julius lives.
He told us.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. Right. Well,
You would find us anyway. So.
in that case, you're pretty nearby. He already where he lives. Actually, he would probably live in the council district.
He's rich after all.
Yep. So
Hope he gave us some
you find this big fancy mansion at the address that you were going to. Like very Osirian in style, very typical, like white walls, pillars. There's probably like a courtyard on the inside, like in a kind of like very nice, like 2.5-story building. So you just go up and knock on the door. You see the door open by this elven man, quite middle-aged, like shoulder length, light-colored hair. Looks very serious and a bit startled by your appearance. And he sees all of you and just quickly like shuts the door behind him.
Oh.
You are the co-workers, yes?
Oh, I
Yes,
guess at your service.
Then you must be
come to
Storm.
Captain Storm at your service.
We did come to the right house, right?
Yeah.
Julius lives here.
Yes, that is my son.
Right. We are here to give him some presents.
For Conclave Day. And then we'll leave him alone. Until he's 18.
Or finished school.
Listen. My son admires you a lot. All of you, but of course mostly Storm. When he did not come back the day that we had agreed.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It made me realize a thing or two. I guess it made me realize that I wasn't the father I should have been.
Don't clap at Storm.
And he kind of like looks at all of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've only ever wanted to keep the boy safe. And I wanted him to be the happiest boy that he could ever be. You know, he's all I have. And I guess I realize now, in my pursuit to give him everything that he wanted and let him do everything that he wanted, perhaps I've just ended up hurting him in the process. The boy's spoiled to death, and I see that now. Thank you for bringing him back safely.
Of course.
It's not your fault that he didn't come back home on time. I know that. You were just doing your thing.
And he was a very good use. A very great bowman indeed.
Yep.
I'm happy to hear that. I couldn't be
Perfect
prouder.
intern.
But I see now that things need to change around here. I can't give him everything that he wants anymore. It's not gonna make him a good man in the end. I hope that maybe he learned something by traveling with you.
Oh. I'm sure.
He has certainly done so.
Yeah, and he opens the door and he goes inside and he comes back with a pouch.
Oh. Oh.
I want you to have this.
No.
I was going to give it to Julius, but he has more than he needs already.
Oh, well, do we get to see Julius, or do you don't think that's a good idea?
Yes, but please try to encourage him to actually take his studies seriously.
Yes, we made him do his homework while he was with us.
I saw his math book. It was not very...
We are not the best at math.
The rest, the assignment for the day.
Yeah,
Well, yes, ever since he came back, he went into his room and he started writing an essay. Said that Blaze was going to be very happy with his essay about the conclave.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it has to do with it, though.
Well, follow me. I will take you to his room. Dara just kind of like zones out, apparently. But yep. So he takes you inside, takes you up a set of stairs, and he takes you to a room and he knocks. Julius, Julius, your co-workers are here. And you just hear like instantly running footsteps on the other side, and the door is just like slammed open, and you get to peek into the room. You see the walls are covered in these murals that depict your adventures in the arena.
Ooh.
So you have like an entire wall of all of you fighting against the purple worm.
Oh.
Of course, you know Storm is the center focus.
Yeah,
obviously.
By the purple worm.
I mean, you're in the process of being eaten. You're like falling into the mouth. You let me just see. Yeah, it's like it's all your 4 battles. So it is the battle with the elephants, with the chimeras, and with the living magic lightning bolt thingies. And of course the main piece being the purple worm. Like the entire walls are just like covered from the ceiling to the floor, like masterfully painted. Like this has cost a minor fortune to get done.
Jesus. The co-workers! Happy Conclave Day!
Happy Conclave Day, we come bearing gifts.
What?
Assuming that you have studied, or of course.
Yeah.
Blaze is gonna be so happy with this, what I wrote. Check it out! Captain Storm, Conclave of Heroes.
Remember, you can only join if you have top marks.
Yeah, if you want to return to the co-workers, you gotta have at least insert how the grading system.
Really high.
You at least have an A- in math to qualify.
Don't worry, as long as you don't count my math, I will do it everything perfect.
Math can be almost perfect. Not perfect.
Easy.
Well, we should always strive for the best possible here.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously. Right, your presents, Dara?
Yes. I take out this random beast mask that I don't even remember where I got it.
A what?
A beast mask. I think it was from the
beast mask.
Yep, a beast mask. I think it was from the ring or something like that.
Yo! Check it out, that looks scary.
I got rid of that junk.
I pull out an almost replica of Storm's pirate hat.
Shit, I can be Captain Storm. I can be Captain Storm.
I love that he's wearing the beast mask and the hat.
Storm pulls out the bone carving of Captain Storm himself, of course. Because lizard folks can do that, of course.
Yeah, that's the one thing that they actually sort of nerfed and sort of removed in.
Captain Storm statue!
You also see in the room there's like an original poster advertising the gauntlet run.
No, none of the wanted posters.
From Vanderfall.
We should have given him one of those.
Yeah, that would have been epic rare material.
Arisa also gives like a little forged kind of like a fin, like a shark, like little thing. And it has like a tiny little inscription that says like honorary member of the coworkers.
Damn! I'm gonna flex this for all my bros at class.
And apparently Arisa also has like a fragment of Dara's old Bluedale Sapphire that she's also going to give, like just a little shard.
Shit! Thank you, coworkers. I'm gonna be the coolest one of class.
Apparently she wants to give all the pieces of it.
Yeah, it's junk anyway.
So you technically have a Bluedale Sapphire, though not really working anymore.
It's a puzzle.
That's a real Bluedale Sapphire.
Like this one.
Yeah, she is also going to tell the whole story about like how Dara died and got resurrected by it.
Okay, shit. Knakus don't know what the fuck he's hearing.
Yeah, he's standing there and he's like...
He's 12.
Like, when she finishes, you hear how he, like, pulls Arisa aside and says, like, well, I heard that there was a man named Silas that was involved in the defeat of Isidore.
That was actually us.
I see.
Co-workers gotta go. We got a lot of stuff planned for today.
Gonna meet
tomorrow.
Master Neon. Excellent Neon. She wanted to talk to us urgently.
Oh, yeah. Neon.
Yeah.
Do send her my regards. It's been a while since I last saw her.
We will do.
Excellent, thank you.
Have a wonderful conclave day.
Yes, and we will see you in 5 years, Julius.
Yeah.
If the grades.
Yeah.
Only then, yes.
I will go study right now after I hang these up on my wall. Bam.
Nice.
Actually, you should start studying before that. It gets fresh in the memory otherwise.
Of course.
You start. You keep going with the studies. I will make sure to place it for you. All right.
Perfect. Spray weather eye out.
It's enough.
That's enough for today. That's enough Julius for another 5 years.
Yep.
By then you'll have a new hero, maybe.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm just waiting for, please forgive me for my sin.
Oh no. While we are heading to Neom, I will check what's in the pouch.
Oh yeah, 100
What
platinum.
is in the pouch?
20 each.
20.
Yay.
Yes, sir.
20 each.
Or Arisa and Dara is one entity, so they get 20. And Nils will get 30 each.
I'll just add 20 to Arisa.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously, Tornado wants a cut.
Storm is not gonna say that now.
He's on thin ice.
He's nice at the moment.
You know, did Storm really contribute to this?
Yeah.
He didn't actually. We take.
I tried to kill everyone instead.
Yeah, you know what? Storm, give back your share.
It's conclave.
You know, Julius wouldn't have followed along perhaps if I wasn't there. So you come on, little.
Well, he did like Jaxson as well, so I think he would.
Yes.
Let's just go to Naomi and see what she wants.
Yeah,
right.
let's do it.
So, you head on over to the spire in which Naomi resides. As you kind of approach the gates to the little like garden area that is fenced off around the base of the tower, you see two figures leaving the tower. Two familiar figures, Benedict Blaze and Cephalus. And Cephalus kind of like nudges Blaze, who looks around all like kind of confused, and then finally finds you, being kind of lost in thought as usual.
Ah, the co-workers. How great it is to have you back. Does that mean Julius has been safely returned to his father?
Yes.
Excellent.
Indeed it does.
He has written an amazing essay for Conclave Day.
Oh, that
We made
is
short
fantastic.
of it.
Yes, it is important to learn of the old heroes of the Conclave.
Oh.
Oh,
Do you happen to know who he wrote about?
It was I don't really remember.
Someone who started with S, I think.
S.
Yes.
Stormborn. Guy for
Yes,
Stormborn.
yes. Probably, yeah, something
Probably.
like that.
I remember something about storm something.
Ah, that's
you know?
great.
Yeah.
You see Cephalus instantly kind of goes like, "Aw."
Right. So, what did you talk with Naomi about?
Oh, well, I suspect the same thing that you've been called here for. I was informed that you had been summoned as well.
Can you give us like a sneak peek?
Sneaky hint.
Well,
We can be prepared.
if you recall, well, let's just say it is related to the incident.
Ah, K-Man. Gotcha.
The what?
I'm trying to use code words nowadays, you know, because it sounds cooler, but it didn't. So I'm gonna immediately stop with that.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
anyway,
Well, thank you. Lovely to see you again.
right.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And happy Conclave Day.
Right.
You
Happy
too.
Conclave Day.
It is, it brings back many memories for me.
Oh. Positive or negative?
Well, of the Conclave, of course.
Exactly. Nice.
Nice.
I did write the history back
Oh.
in 814 after the battle.
You're still researching, right?
Well, I am the royal historian of a
Exactly.
majesty.
Yeah, Julius might have some more information, and you can write
Oh,
everything.
that is great. Well, you know, I did travel with Elahan Goldmerk the First to interview all the members of the conclave after the battle, or well, the surviving members anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing.
If you are staying in town, feel free to swing by and we can have some dinner. In the spirit of Conclave Day and all, you're always welcome.
Much obliged.
Aww.
Thank you.
Well, I shouldn't keep. We shouldn't keep the dear court mage waiting. You know where to find me and Cephalus. So again, happy Conclave Day. And Cephalus also says like, happy Conclave Day. And the two keep going, leaving you outside the tower alone. There's some guards here, of course, but
go up to the guards.
they just let you in. They know to expect you.
Mm-hmm.
You head up to Naomi's office where you talked to her before. She sits there, looks up as she sees you. There's this mixed feeling of like, oh no, now I have to deal with these people again, but also like, finally.
Yeah, that's usually how we get there.
Mm-hmm.
She just nods. Happy Conclave Day, I suppose.
Merry Conclave Day to
Happy
you too.
Conclave Day.
It would seem that you've been out of the city for a while, is that true?
Yeah, so
Very
somewhat
much
true.
so.
we've had rescuing attempts with this little fellow here, pointing towards Storm.
I was almost out to the coworkers, but now I'm here again.
Mm-hmm.
What a shame that would have been.
Yeah,
Yep.
very much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, since you were away, I assume you haven't heard of the incident then?
No.
Yes, not.
There was an attack recently on the Older Queen's arena.
Oh, who was what? Okay.
During one of the standard gauntlet runs, a group emerged and started ruthlessly massacring the people watching.
Oh.
Whoa.
It must be the tape.
I have reason to believe that you might know more about this. If you recall, during your first audience with Her Majesty, Fritz, you mentioned a man with red glowing translucent arms. And Fritz just kind of like, yeah. And you all know about this person, because when you went to the ring in Storm, you left an eye from the Bag of Beholding. You did see a man that fits that description.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A man with such precise arms was leading that attack.
Ah.
Now, of course, since I have heard you mention this individual, who we can presume is the same, I want to know what else you might know. Connections, leads, anything.
Dara, you got it.
God, I gotta look through my notes.
I believe he's connected with some corrupt nobleman. Insert the names. I think I might have them written down. Actually,
I'm trying to find in my document as well. So.
I think it's Kassane or something like that, and his wife. I have no clue. Something like that.
I think I know who you're talking
Politicians.
about. Let me see if I can find the actual names.
Okay. Monia the Queen of...
right.
Monia the Queen of the Ring, or something.
I meant that, yeah.
I
Mix
found it.
those together.
I found
it.
It's like not a lot of information, but and all who go there have to wear masks.
I'm aware of what the ring is, thank you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Underground fighting, so you're saying he's connected to that?
I remember something about him being like a champion or something down there.
Yes.
Fritz just kind of like nods.
Wait,
confirms.
That's the mask we gave to Julius.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I wonder, is that the one?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we need to get that mask back from Julius, guys. Right, we kind of stole his mask a while ago. He got quite angry.
And you stole his mask?
Yeah, by act. Look, we went investigating the ring. I went into the lockers and I saw this like mask, so I stole it, and it appears to be his mask, and he was quite furious about it. And now one kid has it.
Interesting.
On said mask?
Well, I don't know how useful it will be, but if you could get it for me, that would be something, I suppose.
Right. I don't think we know much else about this red-armed man.
Well, the Queen has assigned me to lead the investigation into this matter.
Mm-hmm.
it would be useful if people that have actually encountered this individual in the past would perhaps be willing to aid in this investigation.
Well, I suppose we can do that.
What? We have plenty of things
Right, we are quite busy right now as well. We were just heading out to city tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we might be able to help. I can't assure you.
Mask back.
Yes, that much we can do.
I see.
I wonder if Florp is big enough to carry that mask, because in that case I could just send out Florp and just not go out.
Mm-hmm.
I must admit that is disappointing to hear.
Indeed, but we have a quite few things to do. We could, coworkers, group talk.
So,
Okay.
for the right price?
Maybe.
Maybe if we can just go into talk about what is expected of us and the potential rewards and, you know, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, let's do that.
maybe on a timetable as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep it...
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, so, what's expected of us, and what's the time frame, and...
reward.
The time frame is as quick as possible. The sooner this individual is found and caught, the better. The Queen is rather eager to have him dealt with.
Alive
in
or
terms
dead?
Of,
right.
Well, if he's not dead by the time you bring him in, then he will not live very long.
Right.
Yeah.
So
A
dead or
public
alive?
execution would be good, but as long as his head can be put in a pike, that should satisfy the crowds.
Nice.
As for what is expected is that you find this person.
Oh.
We do, of course, have some starting points. We were able to capture one of the attackers. And, of course, Lamoureux, one of the fighters from the arena, who actually helped fight off this attack. The only person who was successfully able to injure the red-armed man. He was fortunately among the survivors, though he's rather injured for the moment. You could speak to them, see what they know. Go from there. You have free reins to interrogate the captive, of course.
And about the reward.
What about it?
What would it be?
I suppose that depends on the results.
And if the results are excellent, as all work
then
we
you
do.
can expect an equally excellent reward.
Can you quantify excellent?
Yeah, we need something to motivate Storm with.
For one, it would certainly help to smooth over the mishap, the misunderstanding from last we met, Storm.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I of course want that fixed.
I don't appreciate it when people lie and hide, especially not when they are already known to have tried to steal from me. So, have you forgotten? When you and Jaxson initially were...
No, that I remember.
Right, and how about the part where you lied that the codex had been lost in the collapse of Transalarian's library?
Right.
Only to then reveal it during your audience with the Queen in hopes to buy her, what, your favor? You lied to both me and the prince.
I had blocked that memory out of my mind. Yes, understandable.
So again, for a start, that would certainly help make that whole affair less serious.
Mm-hmm.
Second, yes, there will be monetary compensation, but again, that will depend on what your results are. If you're able to quickly and efficiently find this individual and deal with him, before, might I add, there is another attack which we are terrified that it might happen, then I suspect that there will be quite the reward.
Workers.
Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, it seems like a promising concept, and I mean, we could if we just get that beast mask, we could probably use scrying or like locate object or something and just
on the mask. Yeah, we fucking have it.
Very
It will
good.
be on us.
Yeah, well, at least
Not the
scrying
mask.
help on the, you know, it's his mask, you know.
Yeah.
So we could use that and on him. Then we could maybe easily find him more easily.
Perfect.
I mean,
Make Florp steal the mask.
Okay, so should we say this? We give it 3 days or 2 days, and if we haven't found him by then, we give all the information up and leave.
let's go 3 days. You know,
Yeah.
we're a bit on the slow side after all this, so you know.
Yeah.
3 days. Okay. All right, we do have. So we are all agree on this.
Yep.
I assume Fritz and Arisa also say yes. So.
All right, we have come to a conclusion that we agree with your proposal, and
We're gonna try our best.
Yes.
Yes.
We have.
Good.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. Excuse me, if for 1 second. There's a window here, right?
Yeah, sure.
I pop out Florp, give him a certain item that is very, very small, and send him off away.
Okay.
And close the window. Okay. So about those captives and the captive and well, the injured fellow. Where are they currently located?
Both are hosted within the palace. One in the dungeons beneath, and one in a comfortable room as a reward for his service.
Great.
I'm sure you can figure out who's who.
Yeah.
Right, and is it these two people we can talk to, or did you have any else?
They are a starting point. They might be able to send you onwards to something else.
Well, that sounds like a good start. Plus, we have, when we get the beast mask, we can get our own thing going on.
Right, well then should we just start now?
Yeah, let's do.
You may start whenever you'd like to.
And you will get that report in about a week or so.
Good.
Yeah, and
All right. Florp is on his way on a mission, and we can just try to...
we can head to the palace.
Okay, so is Florp going to Julius? Is that it?
Yes, he's
Yeah, to
going to
get the
try to
mask.
get to... Basically, for context, I have given Florp the fake treasure map, and I'm going to try to barter that for the beast map.
Which treasure map?
Oh, it was a random encounter or something that we found a random dude who was like, I have this treasure map.
All right.
That's
Back
all
in
about-
Magician.
Yep. And so, you know, Dara is going to try to trade that for the beast mask.
And there wasn't enough Julius, apparently.
Well, we'll just say that Julius hopefully accepts this trade.
Yeah,
I mean,
perfect.
it's the offer of a new adventure, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's way cooler than beast mask.
So eventually Florp comes back to you with the mask then. And you make your way over to the palace then, I assume.
Right. Well, on the way, maybe like Arisa will scry on this man.
The scry fails.
She will do it again.
You can't scry again if you failed. That's
Fuck.
24 hours. 24-hour lock. So yeah,
But she can scry on a place, right?
can't scry in a place.
Wait,
Well,
so
in that case, scry on the pig.
Scry on the what?
The ring.
On the ring.
wait, how long does like an eye hold?
From
Or
the
like-
back of the
It's
holding?
not. It's not.
Yeah, from the, like.
I think it was squashed
No,
or something.
It's dead.
It's
Oh,
a
it was
few
dead again.
days.
Ah, okay. I thought I didn't know
Because
how.
it rots, you know.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Right. Well, let's go to the palace then.
Yeah, and also scry on the ring.
I'm just getting a message now, so I'm just gonna see what the status is, or what the thought process. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He just says that he can only do it twice a day.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like a matter of if you want to.
He can technically do it 3 times a day, actually. We can
You have 6th level. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, we will just, I guess, go to the palace then. We can head to the pit ourselves later.
Yeah.
Well, you start by heading off to the palace. The guards will help you find your way. By the way, when you get to the square of the Elder King outside the palace, with the big statue where you were dropped off when you came back here, you see now these big straw figures that have been assembled since, or brought here since yesterday. These 7 just generic monster-looking things.
Spider?
They don't have like accurate depictions. They're all just kind of monstrous looking. Like they look more kind of fiendish, and like one looks kind of fey vaguely. I mean, they're just random. Like, what do these farmers think monsters look like? None of these have seen or studied the scourges. It's just like a tradition here.
Right.
So yeah, they're just randomly assembled monsters, 7 of them that are standing around. But yeah, you get to the palace. You're escorted by the guards who know that you are supposed to take part of this investigation. Who do you want to go to first, the prisoner or the...
Let's go for the prisoner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dara, can I have your knife?
Sure.
Thanks.
I don't know what he wants to... Yeah. It's not like it's a weird special knife.
Well, you're taken down to the dungeons. You hear like somewhere off in the dungeons, you hear like a wailing of someone probably being like tortured, or maybe just being a bit dramatic. It's hard to tell the difference. And you're taken over to one cell, almost like in the back, like an isolated one. And the warden of this dungeon just kind of like slams the bars and is like, "Oi! You've got visitors," and unlocks it. And you see inside is this Furbolg man. And let me just go to... You see this Furbolg man dressed in just rags. Has this reddish kind of curly hair. Just sitting in a corner looking rather terrified. Storm.
Yeah.
You recognize this man.
What the actual hell?
Not the missing...
From
Drinking
where?
body.
This is Tormod. The guy that Gigas sent you to find after he went missing.
Wait,
who you just couldn't be bothered. Gigas was the scholarly... I believe he is an orc. Basically the drinking buddies that you made when you were here like the first time. And you remember
Tormod
like...
was the one who got lost.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
The guy who also kind of talked about some pretty weird stuff that night when you went out partying with them, and then just kind of vanished, and now is a captive
Or
here.
something I think he talked about, or something like that.
And he kind of like looks up, almost does like a double take when he sees you.
Look at that.
And then just...
There.
looks kind of like ashamed.
Do you
Well,
know each other?
now I know where you are. Not.
Well,
no one.
Yeah. This is a bit, you know, strange.
Yeah, understandable. Your friends are looking for you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think you know why we are here.
I've got an idea.
Well, in that case, would you care to help us with our investigation?
Depends, I suppose.
Well, let's just start with some questions and then we'll take it from there.
Fine.
Well, first of all, I'll take out the beast mask. Do you know who owns this mask?
I guess that would be the Unavenged.
The man with the translucent arm?
Yeah, that's him.
What?
I'm writing that now.
What's your
No.
connection to him?
Unavenged.
He's, I don't know, really. They just kind of keep him around to fight things when they need him.
Who keeps him around?
I mean, the people that orchestrated all this.
Right.
So you're saying that you're at the lowest part of the totem pole? Or something?
Was this a cult or something?
I suppose you could call it that.
Where was this? Where were they located?
Here.
Right, but like...
More specific?
You were missing. Where were you when you were
I've been
missing?
here all the time, just with them.
And where are they?
I can't say.
Why can't you say?
They'd kill me.
Well, we're sort of aiming to take
them
before that, so...
I think you're in much bigger problems than that. If you were to aid us, we could probably help you get a more lenient sentence.
I don't know. You can ask questions, but I can't lead you to them.
Well, let's tell us where we should not go.
Wink, wink.
I don't know. Look, if you're looking for the Unavenged, then he could be many places.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of comes and goes. Should be easy enough to find. Though he does try to stay on the down low. Always keeps a cloak wrapped tightly around him, so people don't see his arms.
What type of cloak?
Just an ordinary one.
How tall is he?
Little over 6 feet.
Hmm.
Shorter than me, but still bigger than most men.
And
Right.
Their ace? Are there any more powerhouses that we need to worry about?
Well, there is the preacher. Or that's what I call him. I don't know his name, really.
And he's a priest of some sort?
Don't know what to call him. I met some people, there were a lot of promises, you know. I guess, I believed in it. He's a good speaker, the preacher. I was invited to go listen, and I was convinced. Promised, so... You know, I'm Titanborn. It's not easy living below the mountains. I've seen my fair share of bad things. I've experienced it. It's hard not to feel a bit vengeful. And when someone promises that we can change that, you know, the people in charge, the people guilty for it, that we can dethrone them. You know, it's a tempting promise. I thought we would be killing nobles and kings and queens, but turns out we had to target civilians, just ordinary people. I don't know, I think I killed a guard, but I couldn't do it. I only did it in self-defense. I just kind of stood there. The unavenged is different. I mean, we were supposed to be allowed to join for real if we did it. You know, if we made it back. That was our... You know, we had to prove ourselves. And the unavenged was there to lead us. He's not human. He can't be. You know, and they couldn't kill him. It wasn't until that fighter showed up that I saw him bleed. He rips through men like they're nothing. Tear the head from your shoulders with just his arms. He's unstable too, just kills people around him sometimes, you know. He gets annoyed, and if you're unfortunate enough to stand next to him, you're dead.
Yeah, we didn't.
Right.
Who to the DM? Who was the one who saw that he basically just rampaged because he couldn't?
I believe that was Storm looking through the bag of beholding.
Yeah, we kind of know that he has that temper tantrum.
Right, I'll just whisper to Dara. Do you have, like, a suggestion? You have your mass suggestion, but do you have, like, something smaller that we maybe could use to find where this cult is?
Nothing smaller than that, but...
If we won't fight today, we could, you know, use it.
I mean, it's not necessary for a fight. I can use it, but let's try... Storm, don't you have that little bit persuasive instances then and there when you actually do stuff?
I'm just charismatic, bro.
I guess we're up to the suggestion.
No,
Right.
why would you do that? Gonna get killed if he says something.
Well, he will probably get killed for the attack. And this way we could negotiate for him just to be...
Yeah, I don't really want to kill him and ask his corpse, you know?
Why don't we just walk where we saw the raging man last time?
In the pit.
Yeah.
Well, we could always just go there, tell everyone, yo, we stole this mask. Whoever owns it, come meet us tomorrow. Place X, time Y.
That's true. Well,
He seems like a very simple man, so that would probably work.
I have an idea. Let's try to find what was her name? The Queen of the Ring.
Lady
Nomia.
Monia.
If we could find her, she probably can reach out to him, and then we can just say that we have his mask, and to meet us someplace. That might work.
Yeah.
Well, should we
Maybe
go
he
into...
gives us more cash than the state. And then we don't get...
Who gives us more cash?
The red-armed guy.
Did you hear that he was like unstable? He wouldn't
Don't you
like
remember?
give us a deal. He would try to kill us. That's the point.
We stole his mask.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we're not gonna team up with him.
Yeah, I think we should just go ask the fighter what he did to hurt him, and then we just head out for Nomia, and if we don't find a... Oh, Nomia, right.
Mon.
Narnia.
I'm gonna put...
Momia.
It starts with an M.
Momia. Momia.
Like Mona Lisa with an I in it.
Dude. Momia.
No,
Mommy. You guys are so stupid.
We're already getting a fan art of Momia.
That's the spelling.
Momia.
Yeah.
Well,
I asked for spelling of not when it comes to the Destroyer God, so they can be like...
Right, I know the spelling now. Yeah, exactly. Mommy. Should we do that? And if we don't find anything from that, we go here and make him tell us where the cult is. So we explore different options before we sentence this man.
Well, yeah,
Let's do it.
Yeah, right.
Where is the fighter?
So you're going to the fighter.
Just a quick one.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask the furball this. Is there anything else you would like to tell us that seems very important?
I don't know. The Unavenged just doesn't... He seems bestial sometimes.
Oof.
Alright.
If there's sounds he makes, it sounds more like a growl of some animal than a human.
Thank you for your help.
Yes. We will be back if we don't find anything else.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
We're counting on that.
Okay, so you're heading to the fighter then.
Yes, the heroic fighter.
Yeah, so you're taking to a like a comfortable bed chamber, like big bed, like big window, of course, to like the inner like courtyard. And this man is like lying there all bandaged up. This dark-haired human man looks maybe like 30-ish, bright green eyes, black kind of curly shoulder length hair, and looks over. Well, you don't look like people that are going to be bringing me food.
We are the co-workers, the champions of the arena, and also the investigators.
I've heard about you in the arena, yes.
Kill that purple worm.
I don't know, I got here like 2 weeks ago. Name's Lamoureux, if you didn't know.
So, we heard that you were in the fight recently.
Yes, I was.
And you were able to hurt a certain man with translucent arms.
Yeah, something like that. I wasn't on the... I wasn't going to fight that day, so I was in the crowd. I bought my weapon though, as any wise fighter would, and I was allowed to bring it in as a fighter at the arena. Then suddenly I hear a commotion, I look around, I see people running, but as the crowd thinned out a little bit, I was able to spot that beast of a man just murdering people on a rampage.
With his bare hands? With his bare hands?
Of course. Big red hands. There were others as well, but the gods were able to deal with them. I saw that thing kill at least 7 of the gods. Nobody leaving so much as a scratch. They were stabbing him with their spears, but they just wouldn't do anything.
And how did you manage to puncture him?
I've fought beasts before. Things that cannot be harmed by ordinary steel. My sword, it's magical. So I was able to go over and stab him.
Right.
He bled, and of course that made him angry. He grabbed me and he threw me down. So I went tumbling down the many rows of seats. Broke 4 ribs, both my legs, and dislodged my shoulder.
Could I ask you what sword you have?
It's nothing fantastic, just an ordinary, mildly enchanted weapon.
Right.
Detect magic.
You see an ordinary long sword kind of just standing in the opposite end of the room. Gives off a glow. Magically sharpened, doesn't go dull, that kind of thing.
Well, we can assure you that we will find this man and we will kill him.
You do everyone a favor putting a beast like that down.
We're all armed with magical weapons as well.
And we know a thing or two about killing beasts like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad. That thing, it's not a man, I will say that much. It's something else.
Do you maybe have anything you think we should know about this man?
Has big glowing red arms, and I saw him shoot something from them at times, but he didn't seem to like that very much. Mainly just wanted to fight in the melee.
And how his arms are just the length are regular arms.
They look like ordinary but very strong arms.
Yes, okay.
But translucent, not exactly like ordinary arms in that
Right.
regard.
You can't extend them or something.
No. He's very quick as well, I will say.
Okay.
He had a burst of speed in the beginning when I first saw him.
Good to know.
Thank you very much.
Much obliged.
Is there anything else that
Have
you
a speedy recovery.
that you remember or?
Not really. I just ran towards them as soon as I could. Started fighting. Only managed to cut him once, but it was enough to make him retreat upon realizing that he was not invulnerable anymore.
Right. So he must be pretty weak in that case.
I wouldn't say so. I got a pretty good cut in, but even from where I was lying semi-unconscious at the bottom of, 12 rows of seats that I was tumbling down, even then I could see that it didn't really seem that hurt by it, more so that I assume he thought that it would be a very safe attack for him, not one that would risk hurting him.
Right.
I think it was more surprised that someone could cut through his skin.
Mm-hmm. Well, as Storm said, we wish you a speedy recovery.
Yes, and I wish you good fortunes in killing this beast.
Let's head to Mommy.
Let's head to Mommy.
I hate you people.
Monia.
So... You know, just forget about it.
Monia Lisa.
Monia.
Yeah. So, Arisa, could you maybe scry on Mommy?
So, just for context, Arisa doesn't know anything but her name.
Yeah.
So this is a difficult scry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we can scry on her. We don't even know. No one of us knows what she looks like.
No. You've only heard the name mentioned once. I think that was by Herod the Informer. Or the Informant. who also got killed tragically.
Rip.
I think we just try to issue out a warning and tell him that we're looking for him. And we're the co-workers. We don't back down from a challenge. Wink, wink.
Well, Arisa will not scry on her, knowing that it's that difficult. I have confirmation from the official source here.
We shouldn't even do that. So
let's go to the outcast guys. Schreiber can cast message, and she's a criminal, so he might know of her.
Maybe.
Okay, so you head off over to the
hopefully
the
new items.
Oh yeah.
I don't see and says no.
Yeah. We're never gonna get new items.
We had to Schreiber.
I do remember one thing about Monia, and that was that she was an excellent disguiser as well. So.
Who?
That is true.
Who did you say?
Monia.
Shut up, man.
Right, we head to Schreiber.
Yeah, I just want to see here.
This legendary item. Yes.
Yeah, so you make your way over to man, I just realized how old this inventory of things is. Like the home seed and the skull of Seance are still on here. Because I have to double them for both Venderthal and Havanitha, and I haven't like updated the one in the other place. But yeah, you head on over to Schreiber.
Right.
Well, look at that. You
Hello there.
You normal again, Storm.
I'm gonna kill that. Yeah, I'm normal.
Good, that means that deal is back.
No, God damn
you
it, I knew it.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
You have heard of the incident, I assume.
I hear things here.
We were just wondering if you were familiar with
Monia.
Yeah, her and the what was his name?
Hold on a sec. The Unavenged.
The Unavenged. Are you familiar with these two people?
No, I can't say I am.
Right, so you couldn't cast message to them.
I mean, I don't know who either of them are.
How sad. You got some new stock? Or is the war shitting on you?
New potions.
Well,
exciting.
I don't think we are quite interested in that.
I'll get new things eventually, but
you got sex change potion?
You custom ordered that thing.
Yeah, right.
It's an abomination of a potion to give to someone that's gonna use it for a prank. I don't know why I agreed.
Do you know of any of these magical items? Pull out my notebook with the drawings.
What the fuck?
He's gonna look at them. I recognize that. The ring.
Right.
Oh.
Well, then...
You did show that to me.
Yeah. We're just trying to find some of these items.
I suspect they are what I think they are, then.
I was this close to becoming
Shut the fuck up.
The ruler of the sea.
Yeah, we saved him.
Or
you were this close to being a mindless slave for the rest of eternity.
A brick.
Well,
Brook in the castle.
if you put it that way, it's not that cool.
Yeah,
Right.
and it wasn't never cool to begin with.
What? That's super cool.
Guys, let's find the leader of this outcast. He was at the fight. He might know some things.
Well, let's see how that.
Where do you want to go?
To Glass dude.
Oh, Glassmire. I assume that's who you mean.
Yeah, the leader of the outcast.
Well, he's one of the.
Yeah, but he's like the main guy.
I think so. Yes, but I'm not 100% sure.
Right, we go to him.
Alright, so Karstein Glassmire Gwas, the elven man who you met through Tazio. You eventually find him. He looks over. Oh, would you look at that? Tazio's friends.
Yes.
Well, what can I do for you? And you see, like, pours a glass of wine for himself.
We are here to ask for a favor.
Why, of course, do ask. Anything for Tazio's friends.
Right, we need to come in contact with Monia.
Oh, Lady Monia.
Yes.
Well, that's lovely, yes.
Or the Unhinged. Or what?
The Unhinged?
No, what the fuck was his name? I can't remember it, what the fuck?
The Unhinged? What kind of name is that? I am unhinged sometimes.
Yeah, Unavenged, sorry. I'm a bit dizzy. Do you know of him?
The Unavenged.
Big red glowing arms.
Oh, that one. I saw him fight. Yes, in the ring. Yeah. Excellent event. Great crowd that night. Well, I saw him a few times, I think. I don't know. At least once.
You don't know how to contact him? I assume.
No, but I know Lady Monia.
Yes, we would really like to come in contact with her.
Well, all right.
Just to talk.
Lady Monia is a bit particular about her ways. You kind of need an invitation to participate in the ring events, and then, of course, when you get there, you need to find her. She thinks that's a fun thing, you know, disguising herself, pretending to be someone else, and only if you can call her out for being Lady Monia, only then you get to speak with her. I'm, of course, terrible at it, but I often have spent some time with people that are better at finding her, so that's how I've met her.
And there's no other way than to find her and contact her?
Well, if you, for whatever reason, know where she lives and what she does, then sure, I'm sure it's possible. Or you just go to her brother as well. He's the one that... Well, I shouldn't talk about him, I think.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit drunk, please, you know.
Please, go on about him. We are quite interested about him too.
Well, that would be Maxim. He's the one that organizes, you know, the guest list for each event.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, you buy your entrance tickets from him.
And where can we find him?
Well, if you had an invitation...
We could find him at the ring.
And Fritz would probably say, like, well, I kind of know this. See? Great, he knows it.
Do you know where he lives?
I've talked to him, yeah.
What the f...
So you know where he lives?
I think so, yeah.
You have been at his place?
I've been at a place.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that works for now.
See, right, I mean, if you've been at the place, you know the place. I mean, that is... Yeah.
Do you know who arranges the fights in the arena? Or the fit?
I mean the actual fighters.
Yes.
People show up if they want to fight, or rather, Lady Monia finds them when she hears about them. There are also, there are small bookers that have contact with Lady Monia, but only those that she's interested in get to enter. It's an exclusive thing. The events are always stellar, especially when someone's head is accidentally cut off or something. So much fun to watch. Do you want some wine, by the way?
Yes. Oh, I would love some.
Here you go, and he just finds a glass and pulls out a bottle and starts fills up his glass again to the brim and starts drinking even more. Anything else I can do for you?
We just wanted to get in contact with Monia.
Understandable. By the way, Storm, just a moment, can I talk to you?
Oh shit. Yeah.
How is Tazio? Is your relationship working out?
Why are you speaking like we're some bromance?
You're still trying to deny it. It's so cute.
Is Tazio gay?
No.
Well, I assume the two of you... Are you really not a couple?
No.
Co-kings of a nation and all that.
Oh, you're right. No, unfortunately not.
I mean, I know of kings that have ruled together, but they're all usually sleeping with each other as well.
Or did not know.
No?
I think you should quit your drinking for a little while,
Why? It makes life so much better, trust me. I'm always a little bit drunk.
Great. Thank you for your information, though, but unfortunately, me and Tazio is not working out.
So you were a couple.
Almost.
I knew it.
Yes, great.
So a casual fling then, huh?
Exactly. So, coworkers, should we go to...
Storm, just one more thing. Some people are way too quick to, move together and all that. You should at least know them properly. Don't start a nation with someone you just met.
Thanks for the tips.
I've made those mistakes in the past, Just moving too quickly is never a good idea. I learned that when, I was proposed to on the second date. Didn't go very well, didn't last very long.
You were proposed to.
Yes.
And you said yes.
Well, yes.
Great.
Why wouldn't I?
So if I proposed right now, on one knee, this is our third date.
You're not exactly, my type.
Ah, lies. I can see it in your eyes.
Realize.
If I was drunk enough, perhaps, but you're not. You're quite far from what I.
A bit too scaly.
Just because I'm scaly and
No.
you haven't seen a lot of lizard folks in your days.
No. Do you think I'm racist?
No.
Are you accusing me of racism?
No, you build a preference of the things you see, and you haven't seen a lot of lizard folks.
That's basically just explaining some sort of racism.
Oh, great. I'm fucking... Well...
Right, no, we should head out.
I'm not even really an elf, you know that, right?
What are you then?
Well, I was born half-elf.
And then?
Then I became an elf.
How did you become an elf?
I need another glass of wine for this.
Oh.
Well, you see, I got the help from a kind of doppelganger that was willing to lend me some of their blood, and with that, and a mage that I employed, they were able to turn me from a half-elf to an elf. And then, of course, I stole my father's identity after he died, but that's a different matter.
Cool.
I suppose that makes sense.
So you're not what you say you are?
Well, everybody knows that I am Castanglas Maiguas or Neventiana. I have 2 names for a reason. One's my real one, one's my father's name. You guess which one's which.
This is going overboard. Should we go meet the brother?
Yes, we should do that. Fritz,
Absolutely.
lead the way.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Some glass in for fucking lore.
Look, if you catch him on a good day, like, you know, the conclave day, he's gonna be real nice and drunk and willing to say a lot of things that he shouldn't say.
Yeah.
Okay, so you...
Good thing that we do everything today. Good thing that we do everything in the investigation today.
Yeah, true. Okay, so you go and you find Maxim, the guy that Fritz has talked to in the past. I assume that we're gonna have to end the session soon, since it is getting quite late. You know, we should probably leave it here.
Yeah, we can push it a bit.
I mean, we only have like 10 more minutes anyway.
Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty good spot.
So as you get to the house that Fritz has met with Maxim in the past, that is where we're going to end the session then. Since, again, it is getting late. But yeah. That's it for us this time. There will be no session this weekend, I can say that much.
Yeah.
But we'll see you next week sometime, probably.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't keep up this insane schedule we've been having forever.
Wow.
Twice per week, usually we never could make.
It would be nice,
Whoa.
but
Yeah. I mean, it's nice, but it's rarely sustainable.
no. I mean, I could technically do it. I don't have much to do normally. I'm just chilling.
Me neither up until the school starts.
I'm a student and I study creative writing. What do you think? That it's gonna take 40 hours a week? Not forget about it.
Yeah.
You spend all your days reading books.
And writing.
Mostly reading. No, maybe writing takes more time.
Well, I'm doing a creative writing degree this semester, so
Fair enough.
there's plenty of writing. Anyway, have a good one, everybody. Until next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya. Peace out.